I'm William. I'm going to be the GM for this part of the charity stream. I'm going to be playing Kids on Bikes with these people. If you don't know me, I'm from Queuetimes and also the band Glass Beach, so you can check that stuff out. My pronouns are they, them. This is my first time doing a Geekly thing, technically, except for, with Bachmann. We are the Glass Beach that is working on the music for Roll for Streetwise. So that's another connection that we have. But I'm thrilled to be here. Thank you so much, Geekly, for having me. I've run Kids on Bikes games before for Queuetimes, so if you're interested after this session, checking that out. I would also love to do another Kids on Bikes thing with Queuetimes in the future, possibly with some of the Geekly people that we have here. So that's
the Stinkler brothers will return.
Yeah, it's like the after credit sequence in an MCU movie. Yeah. So I think we'll get started with introductions. Again, I'm William, they, them. I'm going to be the GM for today. And let's go on to Jordan.
Hi, I'm Jordan. You can find me on the internet at Lambertra. I do games on Queuetimes and Exquisite Corpse Presents, and today is my first time hanging out with people from Geekly, and I'm super stoked about it. And I'll be playing Lydia Honk, an adult.
Okay, and then Jonas?
Cool. Hi, my name is Jonas Newhouse, pronouns she, her, or they, them. I'm also in the band Glass Beach, and I'm also a Queuetimes alum and frequent returner. Big Geekly fan, and today I am playing Catcher Crayfish, who is as of right now 8.5 years old. 8.5 years old. And I don't know. Do you want me to say more about the character now, William, or leave more for?
No, you're good. We can
also
we
she
can
they
more
for Catcher.
Mm-hmm. Jordan, did you want to say your character? Did you already say your character's name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lydia Honk. She's an adult. That's all they need to know right now.
I'm just so used to hearing Lydia Honk that it's like washed over my brain.
You just wanted to hear the honk again.
I did.
Please say honk again.
And then Pat.
Hello, I'm Pat Edwards. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm a writer, for those who don't know me, and I'm also pretty active in the Geeklyverse. I have a show with Tim every Thursday afternoon. And we do a Star Wars podcast too from time to time. But I am playing Cecil Grayson, who physically is very, very large, chonky boy who looks very physically imposing, but is really like an introverted 45-year-old in a 15-year-old's body. And his pronouns are also he, him.
All right, Tim.
Hey, everybody. What's up? It's great to be here. Thanks for having me. I'm Tim Lanning, pronouns he, him. I'm playing Jasper Stinkler. The 18-year-old
it's a soft J.
Yeah, I'm so glad you said Jasper.
Yeah, me too. I would have said Jasper. I would have been so
I was going to say Jasper immediately.
I think it's probably Jasper now that you've mentioned it.
No, Jasper's
good
though.
Jasper. You said
that's how his brother.
It's probably Jasper, but yeah, my brother said it wrong when he was younger, aka 15 minutes ago. He's basically a tall, athletic kid with a headband on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then Bachmann. Are you doing
You're
a
muted
bit,
as fuck? Idiot.
Yeah, is that good? Is that good muted?
That's his character, they're a ghost.
I'm playing Lil Grinky Stinkler. I don't know that that's his voice yet. He's 3 years old, doesn't know what he wants to do with his life yet, and that's okay. He's the baby brother to Jasper.
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 No, it's the other way around. Everyone else calls
Jasper. I'm the only one who pronounces it right.
Oh, yeah, you mispronounced it as Jasper.
Baby brother to Jasper. Pretty much always gets what he wants.
And then who are you?
Who am I? Who am I? Yeah. I'm Bachmann. I'm on the Geekly Inc. Greetings Adventures podcast. Also in the aforementioned Roll for Streetwise with Glass Beach.
Oh my gosh. Bachmann let us listen to a song, and I'm like, wow, you really like us. That's that's gay of you. How dare you?
Yes, it's true.
And
It's true, we
speaking
do.
of, we are raising money for the Trevor Project, one of the #1 leaders in assistance for LGBTQ plus kids and young adults. They do amazing work, and it's weird. Oddly enough, I've been saying now more than ever they could use our help, and it just starts and stays and becomes more and more true consistently. That's weird. Things are absolutely worse than they were last year, the year before that, and things like that. It sucks. We're in 2022, and we, as a sort of society, we are regressing. There's some things that have always been here, and they're gotten like shaken up, right? But there's other things that are a little more explicit. It sucks. So we've never been super chill with any of these things, but with things such as the Don't Say Gay law in Florida, and then 1,000 other anti-trans things happening every single day across America. Really, 2022 feels now more than ever, worse than it's been in quite some time, with, again, the caveat that it's never been quite chill, except for probably 500 years ago when everyone was just like, I don't give a fuck, let's go. We are at $2,690.69. Guarantee I didn't say that correctly. We're going to have some giveaways throughout this whole thing, both from donating. If you donate, I believe John said, and correct me in the Twitch chat, John, that we are going to do the donor giveaways all at the end, so that everyone that donates gets a chance to win everything. And then for viewers, we're going to run it, and just pay attention to the chat. We here will hopefully mention it, but it's going to be sort of a middle ground thing where we don't want to like interrupt the game as much. So it's really just audience participation stuff. And those will be hashtag giveaways. Once they open, they'll run for like 5 or so minutes, and John will announce them in the chat there. We'll probably have several giveaways for viewers. And we also decided that if you donate $19,000, you just win the giveaway, whether it's a $20 module or a $30 board game. If you donate $19,000, you automatically win. So thank you so much. And we decided that if we hit $4,000, I'm going to drink a second beer.
We really need some air.
What's a good number? What's a good number for me to open this room temperature Tecate that's sitting on my desk?
Hell yeah! It's room temperature.
Yeah, it's been sitting here.
Maybe like 37.51.
Okay. I was gonna say 27. 27.
Oh wait, that's what I was trying to do. I read the wrong
number, and I'll commit to that. This is from Thursday, Tim, when I was a hero.
Ew, gross. I thought you drank both of those. There you go. All right, $2,700, less than $10.
Mm-hmm.
No. I thought you meant an additional $2,700.
No. All right, how about this? How about if we get to 3,000 even? Oh, we hit it. If we get to 3, Anonymous gave $9.31. Anonymous, thank you so much for that donation. It's up to you, Pat. They did it. They did the wise thing, which is get that donation in before we can take it back. But that being said, you didn't consent to it, so it's up to you. But it is for charity, and
and beer is cool.
And beer is cool. What if you just take a sip? And I know you said drink it all, but what if you just take a sip?
It's foaming. Yeah.
And then you'll finish it. I don't know, whatever.
A sip for every $10 that people donate.
How much for me to pretend to drink this empty Guinness can?
Oh shit, that's like $20.
How much for me to nibble on this baby's tummy?
Just do it.
-$5.
We get another like $100. Could I just?
Whoa!
Hell yeah, baby!
Hey,
What's
you
up?
heard the man.
Pat has a thirst.
Also, I saw in the chat that I'm supposed to introduce this cat.
Oh yeah.
So this is Luna. This is my partner's cat, Luna. And then if you can see, I have another cat over there up in a cat tree. That's Tig. That's my cat.
He's not quite visible.
Okay, that's all right.
And I have a little dog named Markle here. Not a cat.
Well, thank you again so much, everyone, for being here and taking the time out. Thank you to William for running. Is there anything else before we hop in?
Yeah, no, I think we're good. Are all of my players ready? Are we good
Ready.
to go?
So
Bachman's gone.
Very grateful for the mute button just there. Whew.
You know what, Pat? Me too.
Pat did say he will allow the Darkest Days of Dale instead of subs, donations. So 1 donation, 1 flex. Pat, do you want to give us 2 quick flexes, please?
Sure.
And I'm pretty sure we're gonna donate all
Damn.
subs too, but Twitch is a little weird where you have to like
Pat
there
the
might be some
arm.
stuff from the day before. Blah, 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 blah. We'll
Mhm.
try to figure it out. So, but do that first, Trevor. But if you have one of those free Amazons, do that. But that's don't do sub over Trevor because you know how it works.
Okay, cool. Well, let's get into it then. Let's just dive right in, shall we?
yeah.
Okay. This is a town of New North Mapleville. It's the evening. We're getting the change of custodial ship, switching from the day custodian to the night custodian. There's a subtle nod as they exchange, no words. Horace, the day custodian, leaves as Rain Dunn enters into a 6-story building at the center of this small town of New North Mapleville. Town motto, honk if you're here. It's a pretty calm night. There's not a whole lot going on. Rain enters this building known as the Workforce Solutions Staffing Agency and starts to mill about floor by floor, picking up paper clips, listening to music, and generally doing what she does every night. A little thirsty, grabs some water from the water cooler before replacing it for the next day, making sure the safety lights are working on each floor, not attending to the 4th floor because that's been under renovation for the past 2 years. And then finally, she enters the elevator. And we see from the outside as it closes, and something happens in there. Something we are not privy to. A fog, a smoke escapes from the inside of it as it reaches its floor. Empty. So the next day is the bring your kid to work day here at the Workforce Solutions Staffing Agency. This is something that was set up upon request from the CEO, Brett Crawfish, for HR to put together. And you've done a job. You did it. So here to start inside of the building, all of the families are arriving for their day. The kids are getting inside, and we have our HR person here who put this together. Lydia, do you have anything that you want to say? When we come upon Lydia, what does Lydia look like, and how does she address this crowd?
Lydia looks incredibly put upon. She is so tired. She's got on a long sleeve top, and she's doing that thing where somebody's vaping a jewel and trying to like put the smoke down their sleeve so nobody knows that they're vaping. She's doing that in the office, and she looks at everybody and she says, "Welcome to Workforce Solutions. Thanks for bringing in your offspring. We're gonna do a thing today. It's gonna be great. Yay, kids."
And immediately, like, piggybacked off of your lack of enthusiasm, Brett Crawfish, who is the CEO, he's about his early 30s, very American Psycho type, and he just like pops right in. He's like, "That's right. we're here today to celebrate families because this company, dare I say it, is like a family. It might not just be like a family. Gestures to own kid who is here. It and pulls the kid in close. We've got Catcher Crayfish here. As the CEO, Brett Crayfish pulls you in. What exactly are we seeing?
I think Catcher was like well primed for like this exact moment. I think that Brett wants to make a really good impression on all of his employees and all of his employees' children, which he sees as part of his family probably, and like, you know, future employees, right? Because we're all in this together. So like I think that Catcher is first of all, Catcher has like fiery red hair, very like piercing brown eyes if she does make eye contact with you, but she just kind of like looks over everyone. So everyone kind of feels a general eye contact as she has this huge, like toothy grin, very like model child, very happy to be here, loves the company and wants everyone to have a good time. All of this in one big smile.
So the boss's kid is just making intense eye contact with everybody.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's fine. Does Brett think the main character from Catcher in the Rye's name is Catcher? I assume so.
Let's say yeah.
Yeah, so Brett addresses everyone, pulling in his kid. Yeah, so I just want to make sure that everybody still gets some work done today. Am I right? Just kidding. Feel free to be as relaxed as possible, and you know, the best way to celebrate a little family get together might be something that my employees know very well. A little. I hadn't done the honey. I hadn't done the. I was gonna hold that for 1 second.
Sorry,
A little something that. What was that?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Dad.
Oh no! There's no reason to apologize. Excuse me, everybody. Sorry. Brett like gets down like on his knees and it's just like, hey. There's really no issue here. I love your enthusiasm.
Thank you. I'll hold
Okay.
it.
I feel like at home he's also like, yeah, we're family.
No, I know we're a household, but I think of us more as a family.
When you're here, you are a family.
So Brett gets back up. Is like, okay, something that my employees might know really well, something that the entire family can enjoy on a little pizza party. Pizza party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Catcher is now like applauding and clapping.
There we go. And
laughing.
there are some other like employees that are also lightly applauding. All of you might end up seeing. Actually, there's a company employee here, a coworker of some of your parents or whatever. Is this much older, like 50s, grumpy, disheveled person who just like is just pissed off at this entire thing. And after like the pizza party thing and all the clapping, you just look over and he's like, yeah, pizza party's nice, sure, maybe a raise, maybe a day off every once in a while. And you just hear that like grumbling under his breath.
Lydia
and then
finger
that-
guns
yeah.
this guy.
Wait, what was that?
Lydia finger guns at that guy.
Does my dad seem to notice that guy's response and reaction?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And in fact, like if it's loud enough, Brett just goes, always with the jokes with this guy. Always with the jokes.
It's a really funny joke that guy made. Everybody laugh.
Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna break for pizza. It's gonna arrive shortly. I hope you all like meat only.
No cheese.
I'm just kidding. We got a variety. We've got a variety of meats. I'm kidding. No, that would be against some company policy. I have to have a vegetarian option. So it's all right. It's all right. Okay. Well, that'll be at around checks watch. Just kidding. I don't have a watch on. I'll look at my 11 o'clock. So you've got about an hour. I'll see you all in there.
Does Brett
William.
say checks watch?
Yes.
It's a family joke.
William, how are you so good at this? I hate you. I'm like starting to
good.
get mad at you, the person.
Okay, great. That's wonderful. Love all your smiling faces. Hey, numbers have been up lately, so we keep up this family attitude, and we might be able to grow this family. You know, Wouldn't that be nice if I were to get an assistant for once? Am I right, Lydia? Anyway, so I'll see y'all in an hour. And if you need me, don't come to my office because I'm going to be busy. We're all working. Huh? Okay. Catcher, spend some time out here. I got to do some dad stuff, some boss dad stuff. So
Okay.
see ya.
Oh my God, I hate Brett so much.
Okay, so Brett goes off to his office. This floor, by the way, you're on the third floor. The first floor is just for like allowing people into the building. There's a front desk person. The second floor is just like a big computer, like mainframe kind of thing where they keep all, and then filing cabinets, like stuff for that. The third floor is where a lot of the actual like employees work and where the business gets done. Fourth floor is being renovated right now, has been for 2 years. No end in sight on that. And then the fifth floor is just some more like CEO office, like the management people have offices up there. So let's go over to, let's see what the Stinklers are up to. You just got done hearing all of this business. Your dad, Horace, the custodian, the day custodian, who you know has been like a little disgruntled this morning because he usually does like a nod, like check in with Rain, the night custodian, when he comes in, but he didn't even see her this morning. So that was weird. And he's been a little off for that. So Horace brings you both over to the closet where he gets stuff out of and is like, yeah, so I'm just going to be going around doing work all day. So whatever you want to do, I mean, go ahead.
I want to write on that. And I'm pointing at a floor polisher.
Okay, well, the floor polishing gets done at night, you know, when no one is around, because it wouldn't really make sense to do the floor polishing during the day. But
I want to
wow.
ride.
So interesting. So interesting.
It is interesting. You know, Jasper? Yes.
Wait.
Just rolls eyes hard. Whatever.
Okay. Okay, Jasper. Can you, if I give you a little hallway, can you take little Grinky over here and give him a ride?
Sure.
Yay, Jasper.
Yeah. Okay. Get over here, you little squirt.
I love you.
I love you too.
All right, have fun. I'll see you later. And don't be late to the pizza party, 11 o'clock.
This sucks.
And then let's go over to, so you two are doing that. Let's go over to Pat here. So Cecil.
Is it gas powered?
Cecil,
Okay,
after walks up to Lydia, and he's like, I made some notes while your president was speaking on how to better communicate with your staff. If you want to pass these on to him.
Oh yeah, I'll take these and file them somewhere very important.
Okay. Thank you.
And she just like looks around for somewhere to put them, and there's nowhere to put them, so she's awkwardly holding them now.
And just so everyone's clear, what are the so Cecil is how old?
15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. And then Jasper is
18.
And then Grinky?
Yeah, Grinky Stinkler.
Grinky Stinkler is how old?
3 years old.
And then Catcher is how old?
8.5. And a half. 8.5.
And it's important. Yeah. And then Lydia is an adult. So you can, how old is Lydia?
31.
Okay, great. Cool.
Perfect.
While they're standing awkwardly, do you know if this building was constructed using a lattice beam or a truss beam?
I can give you a tour. There's the water cooler. There's John's desk. There's a coffee maker. That's about it.
But there's many thousands of square feet here. We have not seen all of it.
At that point,
Oh, trust me.
Cecil,
You've seen everything.
Yeah, Cecil, your mom Gwen comes around. She was just like taking a minute upstairs in her office with the other managers and stuff, and is coming down. Oh,
Good morning, mother.
Good morning. Good morning. I just wanted to let you know I'm super, super busy today with everybody else taking a little bit of a relaxing day. Brett has dropped a lot of work on me specifically, so I'm going to be doing that most of the time. Do you think you're going to be okay, please? Also, she leans in really close. Lydia doesn't really isn't a fan. How do I just don't bother Lydia is what I would say, if that's okay with you. And you can
Cool,
take
not.
that note and then a subnote, not too many questions to Lydia, because I know you're going to keep talking to her, even though I said not to bother her too much, but just keep the questions to a minimum. It's okay.
What?
Yes.
What would be an appropriate question? Quantity.
A quantity of questions for Lydia specifically, or just anyone in general?
For Lydia, and then your fellow colleagues as well.
Every single one of them?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Lydia, I would say 0 probably. Maybe 1 if you have to use the bathroom or something. Like
You know me too well, mother.
and then your mom genuinely takes about like 10 minutes to tell you the number of each like employee that you can ask questions to. I mean, for example, like Horace, she says that you can pretty much ask Horace an unending amount of questions. And then like the person we saw earlier, Guy Norm, the company, like the coworker who was disgruntled and saying things under his breath, she said like 3 tops, and then read his mood. And then everyone else like gets a spattering of other numbers. Jonas, did you have something you want to say?
I was wondering if Brett is my dad's name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Brett Crayfish. Did I hear her say Brett dropped a bunch of work on me? If I was like kind of like basically like she's been looking around the room, just kind of like observing everybody, basically being little dad right now, and I'm wondering if that's something I would have picked up based on how loud she would have been speaking and near to me.
I mean, sure. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Okay.
I think if that's what something you're looking out for sure.
Yeah, basically, I'm like being like a spy for my dad right now, though he didn't ask me to. So I think once Catcher does hear that, and especially once like the 10 minutes begins of her like going through all the employees, Catcher is also going to go up to Lydia. Is it a desk Lydia's at, or go up to Lydia, wherever she is?
Yeah, Lydia's returned to her desk at this point, I think.
Cool. So yeah, Catcher's just going to walk up and give that piercing stare for a while. Do you have a minute?
Can I help you?
May I file a complaint?
I mean, that's usually reserved for employees.
My dad is I'm like family, so I'm like an employee.
Yeah, because we're a family here. Yeah.
Right.
What's
May I
going
file
on,
a complaint?
kiddo?
Okay. What's the name of the mom of the guy who's a kid who talked to you?
I need a little bit more than that. There's been a lot of fucking kids. There's been a plethora of children. We're doing Take Your Child to Work Day.
He was like a bigger kid, and his mom said was talking to him, and he was talking to you like about 2 minutes and like 41 seconds ago.
About.
Lydia takes a yellow legal pad off of her desk and says, "Do you use crayons or pencils? How old are you? What do you want?" And doesn't even wait for an answer, just gives a legal pad and a crayon to Catcher and says, "Just write as thoroughly as you can what you'd like to report, and I'll put it in a special file."
I kind of want to go like a brains roll to see if I can tell what she's doing, because I just the Catcher is taking this seriously, and I don't think Crayon will be taken seriously. But I want to do a D4 brains roll and I'm deciding to
yeah.
raise brains. Or D6.
Give me. How about a competing roll here, Jordan?
Cool.
Give me a charm. Give me your D20.
Cool. I'm doing D6 brains. My D4 is grit. I rolled a 3.
Great roll.
That's
Great
a
roll.
2. That's a straight up 2. That's gonna be a great game.
Well, Jordan, you can mark that you have an adversity token now. Just for people watching, when players fail a roll, they get an adversity token, and they can use that to help themselves with rolls and to use special moves later in the game. So you have an adversity token now, Jordan, and Catcher, you have definitely caught on to what she is doing.
Yeah, I think Catcher just like gives you that very piercing glare and a big toothy grin, takes the stuff you gave her and just turns and sits down in the chair where she's like facing you and starts writing on it.
Okay, so Tim and Bachmann,
Yes.
you've completed at least your first couple rides here. What are Grinky and Jasper up to? Still going? What's going on there?
All right, Grinky, we can't do another run of this. People are staring. It's loud as heck.
I want to push it. You ride.
This thing is, you're not strong enough. You're gonna get sucked in, and I'm gonna fall down and get sucked in.
Well, you could help me.
Okay. Can I do like a brawn check to try to like not get me and my child brother hurt by this large machine?
Yeah.
Okay. Where is that dice?
Let me see. Let me put this. This will be a 6. You got to beat a 6.
Oh, I'll do that. Oh, and since I'm a teen, I add +1 to whatever I roll. I got a 2, so I got a 3.
Do you want me to roll a brawn check? I mean, I'm pushing this thing as hard as I can.
That's so true.
Let's see here. Oh, that's a 1.
Okay. All right. So tell me exactly what you were going to try to do again, and then let's figure this out.
I was gonna try to stand basically in the middle and use my strength to kind of like make sure whatever way Grinky pushes it that I'm counteracting it, and maybe every now and again taking my foot off to kind of like scooch me like I'm lightly skateboarding, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm just like not tall enough to reach those handles, so I'm arms straight up, like trying to push. But the leverage, it's just I can't get it.
Just hanging in the air.
So you can both take adversity tokens.
Yay! We're winning.
And here's what happens. So you start this, and it gets out of control immediately. You start blowing through cubicles. It revs up to a comical, cartoonish amount. You're like destroying people's desks, like knocking over filing cabinets
Papers.
and that kind of thing. Like you rush by Cecil, who is just like approaching people and asking them questions, and like rip that notepad out of Cecil's hands.
It's like that scene in Mad Men when they have the riding lawnmower in the office.
I'm imagining like some just like regular employee like looks down the cubicle aisle and just sees like regular like poofs of paper getting closer.
Yeah. That's okay. Cecil reaches into his bag and pulls out his first backup notebook.
Okay.
Turn it off, you dork! You turn it off.
And you can't, and it's just ripping through. Like, I mean, like you rush by, like you're tripping people. You fly by behind Catcher and actually like clip the bottom of the chair that she's sitting on, and she just tumbles to the ground. And you finally land like blowing completely into Lydia's desk, like and nearly pinning her to the wall.
Sorry. Sorry.
Horace, we need help. Lots of help.
Horace comes over like really timidly, like looking super guilty, and is like, that's what happened.
Grinky lost control of the dang thing.
Grinky lost
Wait,
control,
Grinky lost control of the dang thing.
implying that I was ever in control.
Like,
When it was off, there's a semblance of it.
like your little brother, who is 3,
Uh-huh.
who was supposed to be sitting on it,
Uh-huh.
riding it, lost control of it, and you blew
Yeah.
through our office.
The little squirt said that he wanted me to frickin' ride it, so I did. I was just doing what you said.
And then at that moment, you
You always take his side.
Brett Crawfish's door bursts open, and
Okay.
and you see Brett for a minute. Like behind him, you see like this like little mini golf mat like set up, where like you go on one end and you like hit it into like a flying saucer, like it goes up the ramp and like. And you just see a bunch of balls like around that just are not anywhere near it. And he's holding a golf club still. And he just goes, well, whoa. Something happened out here.
Catcher would like stand up the moment that Dad entered into the area and just she had been like staying on the ground in mostly the position she like fell into and kept writing as small as she can just from that position. And now she's gone over to him and is just like arm outstretched, handing him that piece of paper.
Yeah, Brett grabs a piece of paper, goes, thank you, dear. You know
I
what?
thought I should circumvent Lydia on this one. I'm still keeping an eye on her, but I'm not sure she's trustworthy.
Okay, all right.
Thank you,
I
Father.
can hear you.
Yes, you
Hey.
can.
Hey, Lydia, what? This is your day. You know, you set this up. I'm not mad. You know, things happen. Horace, you look like you were involved somehow. You know, I might be a little perturbed, but we don't know where Rain is at the moment. No worries. So I do kind of need to keep a custodian. I'm not threatening you.
He's not threatening you.
So we do need you to, you know, clean this up. Lydia, keep a watch on all this. Make sure everything's going okay. Pizza did get here early, so I think the rest of us are going to take a little nibble. And maybe the punishment here is that y'all get to have cold pizza, which, if you ask me, might be better. And then kneels down to Catcher. Catcher, could you watch Lydia on this one for me? Just like keep an eye on everything. I'll make sure to save you a couple pieces of the vegetarian pizza, pop it in the microwave for you, then pop it back into the toaster oven, make sure it's a little crispy.
Of course, Father, I will do this task for you. I had actually already taken it unto myself. You will find on the document that I had presented to you a detailed reporting of an incident that occurred downstairs in the lobby. I didn't actually catch her name, but you know the kid who was like talking to Lydia, his mom, it does recommend actions against her. But you will see everything detailed.
I see a sub-note termination here. That's
yes, that is my personal recommendation, Father, but of course I trust you to do your own job.
I appreciate that, dear. Okay, so you keep an eye, and then everybody else is already in the cafeteria. You, the one with the notepad.
That's the child, Father.
Oh, well, you're Gwen's kid?
That is correct. I took the liberty of writing a list of OSHA violations that just occurred with the previous incident.
I would like to review that, please, before we pass it on.
Yeah, let's
Shall
give
I
that
give
to
this
Catcher.
to your tiny administrative assistant?
Please do. Well,
What is happening?
and then you have a notepad. Could you just you love taking notes, right? That's your thing.
More than anything in the world.
Then, if you don't mind, with all this cleanup, could you just document everything that got damaged? You know, might be worthwhile for.
I've already started. About half.
Okay, great.
Wow.
Okay, well, I'll see you all maybe in a little while. The ones who are in a little bit of trouble here, maybe think about what you did. Think about what you did. That old family phrase, and then we can all come together for some pizza a little bit later. Lydia, weird job today, but you know what? We love the energy. We love it. We love the energy. Okay, I'll see y'all in a little while.
Crayfish, I have a little question for you, really quick, before you walk away.
Oh,
what's
well,
the
the
town
pizza's
motto?
getting cold, Lydia. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
What's the town motto?
What's the town motto? Honk if you're here.
Oh, and what's my last name?
Who cares? Who knows?
Catcher.
I'm sorry. I thought she's flipping through like the employee handbook. I'm sorry. I got the protocol wrong.
Brett like kind of pushes Catcher to the side. I was like, so the motto is honk if you're here, and your name is Lydia. Honk.
My last name is Honk. I am Lydia Honk. And I don't think my father, Perseus Honk, would appreciate the way that you've treated your family today.
I don't think my father brought crayfish.
Catcher, please. No, you're. I don't know. I didn't treat you any sort of way. I was just. It's all jokes. It's ribbing, you know. It's all jokes. It's just
Go
a
enjoy
joke.
that pizza. We'll get this all cleaned up.
God,
We'll get-
old money
okay,
versus
great.
managerial class. I don't really know who to back here. We have a giveaway for Roll20's Call of the Nether Deep module, the Critical Role 5e adventure with some fun new rules and things like that. So if you do hashtag giveaway, you have a chance to win.
Okay, and that's hashtag giveaway. You said
Hashtag giveaway.
Hashtag giveaway.
okay, cool. Yeah. So Brett walks back toward the rec room, like the little cafeteria kitchen area, which is on the same floor that you're all on, and leaves all of you here in the disarray of what just happened. Horace goes back to the custodial closet to get some supplies to help with the cleanup. And
Seems like Dad's the only one that does any work here.
Grinky's made his way over next to Catcher and like tugs on Catcher's shirt.
What can I do for you?
You're pretty. Will you play with me?
Catcher kind of like gets down, squats down a little bit and gets more on eye level. What would you like to play?
Do you want to ride on the floor polisher?
The floor polisher is that vehicle that crashed into me when I was making my report, correct?
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I don't think you have the maturity or self-control to operate the machine. Is there anything else that has caught your eye?
You want to play crayons?
I would love to play crayons. And she like holds her hand out.
Okay,
For him.
I take the hand and I lead nowhere near any crayons because I don't know where they are.
Yeah, we're
You're
just going on a walk
leading?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think Catcher's like, well, okay. And I think the way she sees it right now, at least for the time being, if she can keep the baby out of trouble, we're good. So she's gonna follow him to wherever we end up and try to minimize trouble, but we'll see what happens. Yeah,
I think for all of her fault, Lydia she considers Horace a friend, so Lydia is trying to help Horace fix this whole office problem.
That's nice.
And then Jasper and Cecil, what are you two up to?
Documenting the damage.
Right.
I mean, if it's pizza time, I'm like, let's just go get pizza. And I look around and Grinky's not here. Like, God, you want some pizza? Let's get pizza. Let's get out of here.
I like pizza.
Hell yeah, that's my man.
What your name was?
You can call me Jasper.
I don't. How many questions can I ask you? My mother didn't tell me. It's not on my list.
What do you mean? I don't. That's not really something that I think about a lot. So probably just keep it at a low number. Whatever you think is best, I guess.
What? Okay.
Just
okay.
What's wrong with you?
I'll take
pizza time, bud.
I'll take all these numbers and average them and put them on a scale and determine what constitutes low on the scale here. Okay, sure. Okay, let's go. I can do that while we walk.
Cool.
So
Great day.
The two of you make your way to the rec room, and as you like turn a corner and the door is in sight, you catch for a second something you've never seen before in your life, something that you thought you would only ever see in
A boob?
movies or television. And suddenly the door slams shut, and what you think you saw was a large alien creature collecting all of the workers.
What? Like
Gathering
collecting?
them all into like a big goop pile.
I grab Cecil's shoulder, and I'm like, did you see that?
I saw something that I don't think so. It couldn't. This does not make sense.
Slam, 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 slam. All of the doors inside of this office building now start to slam. The lights cut out completely. The safety lights come on moderately for a moment, but they are flickering.
I go in my backpack and take out my lighter. It doesn't give a lot of light, but that's sort of what you're supposed to do, I think. And I'm like, all right, get behind me. And I try to go back to where I think the others were, because I ain't trying to let my little brother get eaten. And I'm sure this is all a weird misunderstanding.
This is everywhere in the office building, or just where they are?
On this floor, so everywhere that you all are.
Cecil
Okay.
is estimating how much it's going to cost to hire an electrician.
And also, Jasper, you would know that your little brother, Grinky, is like afraid of the dark. So, yeah, this is something that is not going to be a thrilling experience. And in that, I'd like to go to Grinky. So you hear all these loud slamming noises, and then you and Catcher, who are walking together hand in hand, are suddenly in the dark. And then the security lights come back on, but it is not very much light, the safety lights.
I grab onto Catcher in like a debilitating way, like grab onto the leg, make it hard to walk. And in that moment, I would also suddenly be aware that I'm not with Jesper anymore, which is actually Grinky's other fears, being left behind or left alone, and would just go into full panic mode. Be like,
Now, how about you roll me a grit?
yeah.
And this is like both of your worst fears. So I'm going to set this at a 14.
Let's see, D12. There we go.
Oofda.
D12. What the fuck? That's a 6.
Okay, yeah, you for rolls moving forward until like these are resolved, you're going to end up with a -1 to all of your rolls. Okay. So yeah, so you're Catcher, you are being like, your leg is being strangled by Grinky right now.
Hey, Jasper!
You're muted, Jonas. You're still
There we
muted.
go. I fixed it. Cool. Yeah. Hey, it's okay. Grinky, right? You're Grinky.
What happened to the lights?
It's just a routine light checking. See, we have to make sure that these dimmer lights work as well, because if
And
only
then
the
they
bright
shut
lights
off.
work,
Oh no!
just stay close to me, Grinky. It's okay. Do you know who you are? Your brother's here, right? You have a brother here?
Jasper, where's Jasper?
We'll find Jasper. Okay? Can you hold on to my hand again? I can't move quite so fast with
one hand goes and holds onto your hand, but I have not let go of your leg.
Okay. Okay. We can work with this. Just don't go anywhere that I'm not. Okay. Just stay close.
Don't leave me.
I won't leave you. We're going together. It's okay. And I'm gonna William just like probably be a little bit impeded in movement, I imagine, because I don't want him to fully let go of me. But I'm gonna
if you want to do like a brawn or like or something, to see how well you can move.
Let's go brawn, because I don't want to go for like fight and try to like risk hurting.
trying to move agilely with like this kid. I'm gonna give it a 9.
A 9. Okay. Well, I rolled a 1.
You can't move. You're stuck.
Gang, we need to start rolling better.
And also the last 2 failed rolls, Bachmann and Jonas, give yourself adversity tokens.
Yes, got it. Do we start with any, or am I at 1 now?
You're at 1 now.
Okay, cool.
And John wanted me to let you all know that if we reach $4,000 by the end of this very stream, we're going to do a giveaway for another Roll20 bundle for the hit game Thirsty Sword Lesbians. So if you want to get that bundle, we got to hit 4K. We're not super far away from it. And more importantly, I'll drink a beer.
More importantly. I think knowing that we can't move, I think she's gonna try to like move a little bit and then just like kind of start like slow her breathing, realize we're here, and she's gonna remember that she does actually have the crayons still from Lydia. And a book on boat building is the only book I have in my backpack. So I'm gonna pull it out and flip to like a page I don't care about as much and just like hand it over to Grinkle with the crayon and be like, keep a hand on me, but can you draw your favorite thing? I think it might help us get out of here.
Now, I could see this as a father. I could see this going one of two ways. It could either calm me down, or I may just throw these crayons. So I don't know, like what should I roll?
Let's get a charm. Let's get a charm from Catcher.
Okay, cool.
And then Bachmann, how about you set the DC?
It's gonna be like a
30.
Oh, to 6. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a 30% chance to work. So that would be like,
so that has to be about like a 13.
8 or 9 or 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I'm rolling to do 20, so that's possible.
Let's go.
10 plus 1 is 11.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's not great, but it's not the worst. So it doesn't pacify you. But you might like throw them or something. But it's not horrible. Okay, how do you react, Wrinkly?
I maybe I would take a crayon, I would take a crayon with the hand that was holding onto the leg, and maybe for a second like contemplate the thing, but then I'd be like, "Where's Jasper?" and I'd throw it, but I'm not holding onto the leg anymore.
There you go. There you go.
And I do want to say, give yourself an adversity token, Jonas, for failing that roll. And at that moment, also everybody on the floor. So this would be Lydia. This would be Jasper. This would be Cecil. You all hear that. Where's Jasper? Like you hear that and you can pinpoint where it is. But again, you are in like complete darkness now, except for Jasper, who has a tiny lighter out. Yeah. And Lydia, also, you went to go find Horace to help with the cleanup, and Horace is locked in the custodial closet. So that's where you are. But I want to know one last thing what Catcher is doing with this free leg now, and then we can move on from there.
I think honestly, once my leg is free, I'm gonna like firm my grip on the hand and start running as fast as Grinky comfortably can. Like not to the point of dragging Grinky, but to the point of making Grinky maybe push themselves a little bit.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense to me. And you're not getting out of an immediate danger, so that's okay. You can just be doing that. So cool. I want to go to Lydia really quick. Lydia, what are you up to? So you're alone.
So Horace locked himself in the custodial closet, and I think I was trying to figure out how to unlock that door as the lights turned off. And so I've told Horace that there's no power in the building. I'm going to try and solve that first and then come back to him. And now I'm just kind of aimlessly wandering around with my phone flashlight.
My
phone probably doesn't have service, does it? Right?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, there's no cell service. So I am just walking around with my phone flashlight, trying to possibly find these children or another adult or just anyone who can get the lights back on.
As you're walking, Lydia, you come around a corner and your phone light lights up a figure for a moment, not too far away from you, only about like 5 or 6 feet. And within seconds, you recognize that this is Guy Norm, the one you shot finger guns at, the one who's like disgruntled and kind of hates this place. And you catch that for a second, and Guy turns his head and looks at you and goes, "Don't you hate this place?"
Yeah, we've established that.
As his eyes light up.
Oh no. Mondays.
Guy, are you okay?
His body slumps over forward, and suddenly his right arm heavy, extends to the length of the floor, and his left arm, heavy, extends to the other side. And they start moving in a sort of like jump ropey kind of way, and then shoots back and says, I always liked you, and shoots forward towards you. Can I get a flight from you to get out of the way of this?
Good, because that's what I wanted to do anyway.
Get out of there, Lydia!
And this will be a 7 to avoid.
Knowing that it's a 7, I'm going to use my adversity token right now.
And what does adversity do again?
Oh.
The tokens?
You
I
can
rolled
use adversity
5s.
tokens. You can use an adversity token to add a +1 to a roll,
Okay.
or some of your moves. Like remember your strengths. If you have something that gives you more adversity tokens when you fail, or if it uses adversity tokens, just keep those in mind. Okay, so you got a 5.
Yeah, I got a 5.
Okay, so this arm like quickly wraps around you, and you like drop your phone on the ground, and it starts like pulling you in towards Guy, and the entire time Guy is like dragging you across this like horribly carpeted floor, and is just like, really, like you weren't supposed to be out here. Everybody was supposed to be at the pizza party, you know?
Do I have enough air to scream?
Yes.
I am high-pitched screaming. I'm not going to ruin everybody's eardrums by doing it, in real life. But I'm high-pitched screaming, and most of it is like, I don't get paid enough for this. Why am I here?
Well, I'll say at this moment, then, like with Catcher running around and Jasper, you were on your way to find your brother. I think all of the 4 of you, like with Cecil as well, you all like meet just as you start hearing Lydia like scream like down on the other side of the office.
I get down on my knees with my lighter, like, you okay, bud?
He's fine. I took very good care of him. I'm great at what I do.
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome, I guess.
I had an actual child in here, so I missed where we're at just now.
Great RP, really just getting in there.
Yeah, that's good. So Bachmann, Lydia, like on the other side of the office, just screamed out, "I don't get paid enough to do this, like to be here or whatever. Why am I here?" After she got like wrapped up by a goopy alien version of what was once a coworker. And then we cut to all of you on the other side of this floor of the office, where you have now just like met up.
Okay, so we heard that.
Yes, you all just heard that as you are moving.
Grinky is like, I'm not going to say like relieved to see Jasper. I think it's like it's more just Grinky's not panicking anymore, but probably is not going to give Jasper any sort of like excited reaction. I'm just going to be like, what's paid?
And more importantly, what did she do?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. At first I was like, why would I want to find Lydia? And now I know. I don't want to be in charge of these GD kids. Just get behind me, and I take out a little pocket knife that's like, 2 inches, and I have my lighter, and I have it in front of me, like, get behind me. Well, we gotta get out of here, and I think the only door is kind of towards the scream.
Jasper, are you a grown-up?
Legally, yeah. I can vote and buy cigarettes.
Well, I don't want that, but okay. I'll follow. I'll lead from the back.
Thank you. That's gonna help a lot, I guess.
Yes.
Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here.
So back to Lydia, like as you all are kind of going the direction of this like scream that you heard, you are now like have been brought in almost face to face with this previous coworker of yours, and Guy just goes, now I'm gonna consume you, but like I'm not gonna be eating you. It's not like I'm eating you. You're gonna fall unconscious. I just want you to know you're going to be okay, because I think you and I had a rapport. I think we've been kind of friends. I just want to make sure that that's clear,
I do not consent to this consumption.
Now, okay, this is muddying it up, because I should have just done it.
I look like a jerk.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that, when this is all said and done, you and I can still kind of be friends, I just don't take it personally.
It sounds like some monster didn't do their Title IX harassment training.
You were there when I gave the harassment speech. You know what that sounds like.
Oh, come on. Oh, God. But, no, well, okay, well, wait. I just got to do it. I got to do it. I just got to do it. I'm sorry.
Are you saying that to Lydia or to yourself? I just got to do it. I just got to do it.
So this has been stalled long enough. If there's any way you can think of to get out of this, if you want to try to struggle free or something, I'll give you that roll right now.
Yeah, I think I've been trying to struggle free and attempting to distract him with conversation. That way his grip loosens.
Yes. So let's do that could be a brawn, or I think I could use flight in this situation as well.
Talking your way around someone is an example of flight in the book, I remember.
Yeah, talking your way around something is an example of flight.
And we are not in this room, this space yet.
You're not quite there yet, no.
Okay.
Although if I remember, it was charm to talk your way. Yeah, go ahead.
What was that?
I'd prefer to use flight just because that's my D10. If it's
cool.
D4. So.
Hey, that makes sense to me. And I'm gonna set this is gonna be pretty high still. It's gonna be an 8. So
okay. All right, let's go. That was a 5.
Great roll.
Do you have 3 adversity tokens to spend?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I have another adversity token, right? Well, even with that, it's still a 6. So
yeah. Unless you have lucky, which is you can re-roll.
Don't you? I think you do. Someone did.
I do have lucky.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
You can re-roll with your adversity tokens.
Oh, that's sick.
All right.
I forgot what Lucky did. I've got that.
Come on, dice. That was a 6.
Oh, so close. Okay, well, at this moment, then mark adversity. Yeah, and then you slowly and the entire time, guys, I'm sorry. And you're just basically being molded into
oh my god,
the body of guy, and all of the kids now. With that lighter that you have in front of you, and you come around a cubicle corner or whatever through the disarray from earlier, and you see this now, and Jasper, this is the second time you're seeing it now of someone basically being brought inside of a goop, person in front of you, and this person is about 10 feet away from you. And you can all relatively see this in this dim light. Your eyes have been adjusting now. So what do you do?
That's not right.
Excuse me. 3 questions. What are you?
And then after bringing Lydia inside, then you just hear a as this the huge mouth widens and stretches open in front of you, and Guy just starts slinking towards you, heavier now with a body inside of him.
I'm not counting
Grinky,
that as an answer.
Grinky would absolutely I would say be desensitized to seeing this type of thing because Jesper watches the movies of an 18-year-old, and I've definitely come across that stuff, and not understanding the danger at all, I would giggle and start to toddle towards this thing.
No. Being in the back, am I in a place to grab him and stop him from going forward?
Yeah. Let's. I guess that depends on Bachmann. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Bachmann, you want to give me opposing flight rolls here?
I would absolutely love to.
Okay.
Let's see.
God. I'm rolling. You know what? I haven't rolled flight or fight yet, so I'm gonna make my flight lower. Actually, a D10 instead of 12, just because that feels better. Okay. So that's a 7.
I got a 10.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't know.
All right, so mark
Let's
adversity, Jonas. Mark adversity, and we've got a little 3-year-old that is running towards this creature.
Can I reach in my bag and pull out a big, heavy honking encyclopedia?
A honking encyclopedia?
No,
Is it
yes,
a-
it's a honking encyclopedia.
It only covers stuff in this town.
It's hardcover. It's just and I hand it to Jasper. You you strike me as athletically inclined. You could use this as a melee weapon if you wanted to smack the thing.
Okay, here,
your
hold
brother.
this, and I give you my lighter,
Okay.
and my knife, and I grab the book, and I want to rush forward to try to protect and bash this thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
Seems like there's not enough time before Grinky gets hurt, so I just got to, bash it back to give him some time.
Yeah, just got to do it. Give me a fight.
Okay, so I have, I think protective is what it gives it to me. So that means I have a +3 when I'm defending one of my friends.
Yes.
And so this is fight, you said?
Yes.
All right, so I have a D12.
This is gonna be a 6.
Okay, I rolled a 1. +3 is a 4. I only have 1 adversity.
We are just lights out. Has a roll not counting contested because someone wins. But yeah,
I can't think of one.
Gosh, I'll take that second adversity token now. Heck yeah.
Yeah, take that adversity token. You swing this book, and it just goes and like sinks into the guy. And
that was a first edition.
and it just slowly enters into the head, and the head now is kind of rectangular at the top. And guy goes like, "Listen, hey, we all hate work, right?"
Oh, I have to act now.
Catcher goes
that's where I draw the line. Is he recognizable still as Guy?
Just barely, but yes.
Okay. I can tell that this was Guy. Okay.
Yes.
Then I want to spend an adversity token to invoke Intuitive. And Intuitive is a strength I have that lets me spend an adversity token to ask the GM about my surroundings, an NPC or the like, and the GM must answer honestly. And I want to know if there's a way to get Lydia back.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see if I can see looking at this thing, right? Does it seem like we could pull her out? Does it seem like we have to destroy it? What can I tell?
This is definitely you can go in and pull things back out with enough strength, with enough force.
God, then I think Catcher's going to while as quickly as she can reach into her backpack and pull out a build hat, a cap that says on it, this is her older brother's hat, and it says, "The fish and I have entered into an uneasy alliance against women." And she's going to charge at the creature and say, "She was family!" And when I get there, I'm going to try to reach in and pull the HR representative out.
Okay, then I'm going to say Brawn for this.
Okay, that is a D8.
And
am I able to assist when I see this 8.5-year-old child is attempting to?
Yes,
I would leave time for that.
I have protective as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
is aware that she probably needs help. She's not. It's more I have to do this, but
yeah.
Yeah.
So how would that work if I'm assisting?
If let's see, just for you have a high Brawn, right?
Yes, my second. Yeah, I have a D12 +1.
D12 +1. Well, then if it's you're assisting, so yeah, I would say then we would just give. Did you say you have protective?
I do.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I also
Is that another +1 on something like this?
Protective is. What was it when I think it's if you use an adversity token to help somebody, it gives them a +2 instead of a +1.
I don't have an adversity token, so.
You haven't rolled it all yet?
No.
Okay,
I was gonna say, I'm not opposed to
that's
to giving him the attempt on this, because it makes more
the
sense.
idea.
No, it would be. Yeah. Oh, I was visioning Catcher grabbing Lydia and then Cecil grabbing Catcher.
Oh, okay, that's
great. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes. All right, so then let's get 2 Brawn rolls then. So we'll get a Brawn roll from Catcher, and and then I want to see how that goes first.
Right, because you might be rolling to keep me out.
And your DC might be higher.
Okay.
Based on how Catcher's does.
All right, I'm rolling a D8.
Pat, you said you're protective?
Yeah.
That adds +3 to roll when defending one of your friends.
Oh, that's
William,
what it is. Okay. Yeah, what's up?
William is.
Yeah, I have-
Do you want it? Do you want, like, if I'm aiding with an adversity token, do you want that before the roll, or does it have to be?
Oh, I can tell the DC first, and then you can say I'm fine with.
But
you saying,
before
like,
they roll, correct?
Oh,
Like,
no,
it's a matter
I
of
don't
like,
think so.
am I spending it? Like, do I need to like risk spending it, or can I just spend it if it's needed?
Spend it if it's needed.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
in the like the full game, there's like a difference between planned actions and not, and it comes into play there. But we're ignoring that. So
Okay.
Yep. We're ignoring that for right now. Anyway, I was gonna say 6 for starting to pull the.
okay, I rolled a 5.
Okay, so you start getting sucked in a little bit, unless. So, did you want to help out?
Yeah. I still not realizing the danger. Grinky just kind of toddling around is gonna be like catcher, and just like nothing like not with the follow up or anything, but just like so you can see the admiration of how excited Grinky is to see you, and hopefully that will give you the strength.
It's
And
definitely
tokens.
definitely some admiration, and also definitely, oh my god, there's a 3-year-old here. We have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you get that +1, you're using one adversity token.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have protective or anything, do you, or whatever? Like,
no,
or
that would be weird.
Yeah, that would be
I love it though, Jack.
Oh, that's right. I see what you have. Yep. So using adversity token, so you meet. So it's a bit of a wash, but like you're able to start pulling Lydia out like a little bit, but it is like you're not going at a quick enough speed to like really be pulling Lydia out. So then we go over to Cecil, who comes over and grabs Catcher.
So am I rolling a brawn +4 because I have a +1 and I have protective?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
And this is also going to be a 6.
Okay.
Cool. It's nice that I was a wash because all I want to do is grab onto Lydia and be pulled out. Like,
I wish I'd saved that. That's a 10 + 4, 14. So
Hey,
but
nice.
I just want to be clear. The more you beat something by, the better you do.
Okay.
Yeah. So we might get some.
it's
so they go
good
flying
to-
across the room.
Yes, exactly. You
Just
rip
slurp.
like Catcher and Lydia both just whoom like fly out of this like creature for a second, and it splays like open in front of all of you, and it's just like neutral goopy. It's not like it's not grotesque, and like there's no bones or anything. It seems to be all one consistency, one texture, and then it closes back up. It's like, hey, wait a minute, that's mine.
He's
so now,
exhibiting properties like some of the sea cucumbers I've studied.
Mhm.
what would you all like to do? Would somebody want to act?
I had an idea.
All right, let's hear it.
Oh, don't let the baby go.
Well, so if I were to use treasure hunter and spend an adversity token to find something useful, who decides what that useful item is?
I do.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Would you be open to a suggestion?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely.
So I'm thinking I would spend that other token and possibly notice a workplace defibrillator very close by. To start playing with the case. I wouldn't know what to do with it, but maybe it would bring everyone's attention to this thing.
Absolutely. I think that is a very good use of treasure hunter. Yeah.
Sweet. What's this?
Oh,
Can I rip him off? Like, don't touch that.
that's a standard AED. It's used to stop cardiac arrest.
Well, how about we stop this cardiac and I don't shut up. And I imagine I fell to the ground earlier. Like I hit him with a book and tried to pull the book out. but I
Oh,
couldn't,
right,
so I
yeah,
fell
yeah.
down. So now I get up, push Grinky probably a little too hard, and grab the defibrillator. And can I do a
Yeah. Let's do a fight. Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh my
Let's
god, this looks so cool.
I think Grinky would like it because we play a game. I play a game with Amelia. It's called Big Brother, where she stands on the bed and I just like push her over. I go, Big Brother, push her over.
This is gonna be a 7.
Okay. I got a 9 without any of my other rolls because I think technically I get. Well, I think I get +3 if you. Well, I get +3 if you think protective somehow comes into play.
I do. I think
Okay.
it comes into play here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 12.
12. So 12 versus. Did I say 7?
Yes.
Okay.
I think
12
I think you said
versus
2, maybe 2 or something like that.
Oh, okay. 12 versus.
Now we're hitting our stride.
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Came out early.
Good to level up.
So
Mhm.
what? You're starting this thing up, and you go over and you tell me what you're doing here.
Yeah, as it's kind of like gooping closer, I just like shrug and don't do anything cool. Just push it and kind of like turn my face, and I'm like clicking all the buttons, hoping that I eventually get it right.
Yeah. So I mean, with your face turned away, everyone else can see this if you're looking, but like you press in and it starts up, and you just like you, Jasper, are just hearing like a burning, sizzling sound, and like you're feeling it almost hurts a little bit, like if you were to if you were to cook with like a shirt off or something, and like have the grease like splash up and like hit you a little. It's not horrible, but you're just like ooh, and it's like that's like hitting your face a little. But the
I'm
rest
probably
of you are
wearing
seeing,
a tank top too.
Yeah, so you got a lot of skin exposed.
Are you talking like a ripped sleeve like t-shirt? Like
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't the other characters are not from the 80s, but I am. I'm at like 240p walking around.
But all of you see this like creature like from the point of impact like burning and essentially like turning from this like goopy liquid into genuinely like a liquid like and like and then dissolving away at that point. It backs off like slightly, and it has these huge like holes that are still like slowly growing on it, and it goes wait a minute, and then its arm like falls off onto the ground, and it tries to like reach down to pick it up with the other arm, and then that arm falls off. It's like and then it like turns and like just like starts like shooting down the hallway away from you. What do all of you want to do?
What the hell?
I've heard of an employee being fired, but this is ridiculous.
I think Lydia starts laughing at the joke and then immediately like runs to a trash can and just throws up because she was inside that goop less than 5 minutes ago.
And you are still like you're like still covered in it.
You're
Catch
probably
her
going to
like
have a
hands
lot of paperwork to do, aren't you?
Oh, she will.
I pulled.
think,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I think a lot of people here are gonna have some paperwork to do. That's all.
I've pulled a clean pull up out of my backpack and I brought it over to Jesper. Need to change.
3-year-olds still have diapers? What?
No,
Well,
it'd be a
yeah.
pull-up. It'd be a pull-up 3, yeah.
Yeah, it could be, especially a boy. You know what I mean?
I don't. Okay.
Me neither.
All right. I mean, I have high grit, so I guess I will help my baby brother and change.
Yeah, if you want to do a charm grit roll, you make me just sit in my pee.
Oh
Yeah,
my
okay.
god, I hate this. Come on, man. The bathroom's right over here.
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
still
and
gonna,
actually,
it doesn't help.
Lydia,
going over. Yeah.
Can you?
Sorry, go ahead.
Help. His like.
Yeah. I got it.
So you all like make your way to the bathroom, which isn't very like it is like just right over there, and it appears to be unlocked.
Ooh.
It's like you can go in, and it's like a biggish
Occupied
bathroom. Yeah. There are a few
I love
stalls,
that in a bathroom. Unlocked.
and
It's great.
there's like definitely a changing table and everything.
Cool.
Hey, kids! I think we should all come in the bathroom. Come on, kids! Everybody,
Yeah,
everybody in the
you
bathroom.
heard her. Get
Everybody
on in,
with
I'll
babies
stand
and
watch.
in the bathroom.
No,
All of us.
Yep, get on in. You heard her. Go ahead. I'll stay out here.
I don't think that's
No,
smart.
you too, Catcher. I think you should come too.
Well, I gotta
don't
watch and
think
make
any
sure
of us
no
split
one
up.
sneaks up. You know, bad guys.
Just standing here with the door cracked.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah. Leave the door cracked. Can we
Yeah,
compromise?
yeah. I'll leave the door cracked. I'll go in and I'll leave the door cracked. I'm gonna do that.
I'm eating Cheerios out of a super wrinkly Ziploc bag while I change my diaper.
Cecil, are you getting all of this?
Yes.
Okay, good.
This,
Normally, I would take. Oh, please report.
I see the small child, the little having Cheerios. I also, if anyone is peckish, I packed a variety of healthy snacks that I keep in my bag at all times for emergency situations.
Maybe after
I
this
just have
moment.
I just have a protein bar if that helps, but I feel like we got to get to the pizza room.
Oh, I know where to go. We can follow.
I was
me once
promised
the dinner's
pizza.
done. Hey, there will be pizza. My dad would not lie about pizza. How dare you? I respect you.
Thank you so much to Cat Darn It for the $100 gift. Murphy Papart, Anonymous, and Mr. Red and Death by Kitten. Thank you all so much. We're at $2,920.69. There's got to be someone out there that wants to drop a quick $500. You know what I'm saying? Get us to another meme number, please.
Oh yeah. Catcher, you're the one watching the door, right? There's a
Yeah,
crack
I'm
in
like
the door.
peeking through basically the crack.
Yeah.
Catcher, Oh yeah, Lydia, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think that we successfully get Grinky changed, and then I'm trying to de-goop myself using as many bathroom paper towels as possible.
That makes sense.
I have wet wipes. Would you like some?
I would appreciate that, Cecil. Thank you.
They're sanitizing as well.
While you're cleaning up and while Grinky's gotten changed and everything, Catcher, you are the one looking through the crack in the door, and you actually see something kind of like only like 2 or 3 feet tall that is just like moving directly towards you, like in the dark, like not like maybe slightly lit depending on if all of you had any like flashlights or stuff on in here, or if you were just doing all of this in the dark. But you start seeing this figure like coming right to you, and before you can say anything to the group, before you can get a word out, I'm going to need you to roll a grit because your fear is things coming right at you.
That's right. My fear is things coming right at me, and this is coming right at me, you said. It's like fucking DePiglio over here. I don't know what you did. He's usually super chill.
But they're coming from the side. Catcher's like, I don't give a shit.
So this is going to be this will be a 7. This will be a 7 grit.
Yeah, and there's no way for anyone to help me with this, which is awesome.
Nope.
So this is great. I decided earlier to make my grit a D4 because I wanted to like talk a big game, but when it comes to it, just crumble.
Yeah.
So unless I roll a 4 and then a 3 or something, this is gonna suck. Okay.
Because the dice explode, so you get roll again.
Is it a 4?
It's a 4. Can you see it?
No. No.
Okay. All right, everyone. Put your hands together.
Let's die. We got
our first exploding guy. All right.
Okay.
Oh yeah, if you roll the max number on a die, you get to roll it again and add them together. I rolled a 3.
That's a 7.
That's a 7. That's a 7 exactly. Okay. So I'm able to.
So yeah, so you are like momentarily stunned, like for a second, just because like, oh, you can't believe this, but you muster everything inside of you to do something. What do you do?
Yes, for help. And like I'm gonna like fling the door open and point at the thing and be like, stop it, hit it again.
And I'm cleaning off goop off myself, but it's the other goop. It's
yes.
Oh my god.
Grinkly goop and wet hands.
Okay, good. I was like, dude, I know you're 18.
I'm not jacking off. I'm so scared. I gotta go jack off. 1 sec.
Almost got eaten by an alien. You know what it's time for?
I don't want to die without jacking off. I have Jasper has a really high grit. Now we know why. He's always cool.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go punt it, I think.
All right.
Or like punt or jump or bunt maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I would give that like that could be what are you rolling for it? A brawn or a fight?
Yeah, let's do brawn. I more want to get it away from us
Cool.
than what hay of you. What's up, Ron?
I'll be back in 30 seconds. Apologies.
Got
Okay,
it.
cool.
Cool.
And
Bronze
yeah,
worse
do you
than
want to
fight, but let's keep it, fun.
you want to punt this thing? I mean, like,
Yeah.
let's put this at a 6.
Okay. Beep, beep, doop. Had to get the right D10. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I got a 5, but since I'm a teenager, my brawn gets a +1. So, do you think it'd be worth it to use an adversity token to push me from hitting the 7 and get to the 8, or do I get a +3 for my protective?
I mean, that's literally what I'm asking for, kind of. I think.
You're acting off of like being asked for help. So yeah, let's get that +3. And you run through this open doorway and you just punt this thing. Now it doesn't go soaring across like the whole office room, but you hit it hard enough. It goes into that like the horrible tiled ceiling.
Like pops up a little bit.
Yeah, pops
Dust
up a little bit.
You
bust through the top of it, and it busts back through the bottom, and it lands in this like the pile of leftover residue from the earlier floor cleaning incident as well, and it just like crashes into that, and like seems to be almost like splattered in a way where it's like having a hard time getting like back together and up.
So we're in an office. An office has files. And that also means you need boxes sometimes. And this place seems to be unorganized. And so I bet there's just random boxes. Stop me anytime, William. But can I grab a box and try to put it over it? Or maybe I take the trash can from the bathroom, something like that.
To take the trash can that Lydia threw up in,
and then we probably put the poopy diaper in.
Poopy diaper in. Yeah.
Oh my god,
this is gonna suck for them.
Cassie's just like, no.
I read something.
This is my dad's other house. You can't do that.
If you grab that, just like a flight. Can you give me a flight roll to get that over there and on top of it before it can like get back together? And this is going to be just a 4.
Okay, I got a 7.
Okay, great. Yeah, so you swing this thing over there, this horrible garbage that all of the refuse in, and just boom, you put it on top of it.
It makes several splat noises like over and over again, as for some reason each individual one falls at a different rate and hits the ground.
Now what would you all like to do? You've got this, it's like kind of rustling around under there. Yeah. I mean, you can like get like some paperweights and put it on top of the garbage or whatever, but like
I would like to.
No, you go ahead.
I want to be intuitive again. Spend another adversity token as we're like trying to learn about these things. I want to get a read on how like secure Jasper's plan is with this. Like, say we get other heavy stuff on top. Like,
I'm probably like holding the top now too.
But... Yeah, like if it's heavy enough, can we hold it indefinitely, or is it like going to be able to just kind of go out like water from the bottom?
Oh, it won't be able to go out like water from the bottom. If there's something heavy enough on top of it, it will be stuck in there. But it seems like to from what you saw earlier as well, the way that it like swings and like moves around, it looks like it needs to get like a little bit of momentum to get like one of those powerful like things. So like unless it can like do a swing back, it also wouldn't be able to like burst out of the garbage can either. So that's something that you can intuit from your previous encounter with these things, but you do know it is strong enough it could just lift the garbage can off. So you definitely need something heavy. Yeah.
Okay. I think Lydia's just going to kind of look around a little bit, and then she's going to move into a position where she can see everybody in the trash can from in the bathroom and just cross her arms and say, okay, grown-ups, get some heavy stuff. And we're going to push the trash can, slide it, don't lift it, into the bathroom, okay? And then we're going to lock the bathroom, okay? And then you're going to follow me. We're going to put more heavy stuff in the trash can and in the bathroom, and then you're going to follow me. Everybody clear?
Normally, I wouldn't take orders from you, but you did save my life.
Yeah.
So let's go with this plan.
Yes, let's avoid the infraction this time.
Take the W. I just look at Lydia and just shrug as I don't know, as it's like bonking from inside. Bong, 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 bong. I guess I push it in.
Yeah, and you can get it in there and you can get it weighed down. There, you can find like stuff lying around.
A fax machine.
Yeah, put a fax machine.
We should use these
really huge computer brains and like
reams
heavy ass monitors.
Reams of paper,
reams of paper, very dense.
Yep.
Very you can fit a lot in. Very dense.
Get a bunch of those. And yeah, my thought is like if we can just weigh it down a bunch, put it in the bathroom, and I assume we could like when the doors open, lock it from the inside handle and then close it. Because my hope is that if we can just keep that in here, and then we're not in here, and then we're not near the monster.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's
Okay,
really a good way to be.
problem. There are only 2 people who have sets of keys to the whole building. Your dad, who we have no clue where he is, and Horace, and he's locked in the closet.
so he's locked in the closet. Like, is he hiding him, or can we break him out?
I don't. It was everything happened really fast. I'm sorry to drop that news on you, Jasper.
I'm sure he's
but-
not.
Hey, at least we know he's
hiding.
safe. We don't know anything about anybody else.
Well, I'm sure my dad is fine, and if you just follow me, like I said, the next part of the plan was we'll find my dad and he'll get us out of here. So don't worry too much.
Oh, Jasper, you definitely saw Catcher's dad getting gooped up into an alien creature. Just so you know.
All right. Hey, bud, and I do
Hey, Jasper.
bad shoulder, like punch in your shoulder.
she flinches as the fist comes straight towards her.
Why did you strike the child?
I think we'll look for your dad too, but see, my dad is closer, so we probably need another adult, right? That seems like protocol.
Well, I don't know. We have 3 adults to 2 children. So, I mean, I'm kind of in the middle, so I kind of count for both, actually. So it's like 2.5 to 2.5. So really, our ratio is good.
I should mention while I understand I'm large for my age. I am a legal child. I am 15.
Right.
So we got to add that third adult. You're right. You're so right. We should add a third adult.
I want to be grown up.
I have not even obtained my learner's permit as of yet.
Cecil, you know a lot of stuff. Do you know how to pick a lock?
In theory, yes. However, I am not the most dexterous.
Well, perhaps you can
But
describe it to me. I
could-
learned skills.
I do believe I could impart the knowledge and
All right. It sounds like we got a catcher's plan to follow. So let's go get my dad out
So we'll
of the
go to
closet.
my dad's office, and unlock the door to it and get
No,
him
like
out.
your idea to have more adults. We should get
My dad.
All right. Do we want to do an opposed
Trying to
roll?
trick her, not working.
Not really, because technically I oh no, that's rebellious. So I mean, yeah, like Tim would have like the statistical advantage on persuading me, and I kind of just want to go that way. Just like Catcher doesn't make it easy, but she'll follow you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, then yeah, there's a moment of like a back and forth, and then it's like, yeah, let's just go. We'll do this first, and then we'll do that next. So you all start making your way to the custodial closet.
Totally.
And there's got to be sick stuff in there. Brooms. Chemicals.
In the
Floor
polisher's
polisher.
probably back in there, right?
Oh, dude.
as we're walking over to Catcher, Cecil is like, so what we're gonna do is the pick goes into the cylinder that is the key hole, and then there are a series of pins and springs that have to be, so that you know how a key has like the bumps in it, those push up, the specific number of bumps in the order pushes up the right number of pins that push out these springs. So that's why only, and then that will unlock the door. So what the idea is to push up the pins inside the cylinder, the right few. There might be 6 of them, and 3 have to be pushed up, and then it will unlock.
A cylinder is a long circle, right?
Yes.
Okay. And say the other stuff again.
Oh my god.
So I think
and Jasper both have knives. So I think I take Jasper's knife and I look at Catcher and I say, "Oh God, please don't hurt yourself." And I give her both of the knives so she can try and pick the lock.
I stab everybody. No.
I go boot mode.
Okay, let's get a roll then. I'm gonna do a brains from Cecil to determine the DC of the actual like lockpicking. So like how.
Okay, I got you.
All right.
Which one? No.
It's a yellow lock.
13.
Great. roll.
Okay. All right. So
Pretty good description.
That's my
you need to
D20.
get
So
you need to get a 7 to unlock the door.
Me?
And yes.
Okay.
So and that would also be brains, or maybe grit because of street.
Brains is good. Let's go brains.
Yeah, what's your brains rocking?
It's a D6.
And you need to beat a 7. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Great.
So, I have one adversity token, but it doesn't matter because that basically just means I need to roll a 6. Unless I'm getting assistance, like for having the knives. But I assume that Pat's assistance was setting the DC as low as it is.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, I've been the only one who's exploded today. Maybe I'll do it again.
Pop, pop.
Yeah, I was definitely eyeballing flight when I volunteered for this, but I think it's very much in character again to talk a big game and not pull it off. So yeah, Catcher takes the knives and just kind of starts getting in there, pulls them away, takes off her Uneasy Alliance hat and wipes off her brow, puts it back on. And in the time it takes to read, the fish and I have entered into an uneasy alliance against women. She rolls a 2.
Is that good?
A 2 brains. A 2
Okay.
brains.
So of the
Yeah.
2 knives that you have, so Lydia has a knife and Jasper has a knife. Which one of you cares about your knife more?
Probably Jasper.
Oh, probably Jasper.
Okay, so Jasper's knife gets stuck in the door.
Oh, come on. That's a genuine field knife.
Jasper, I'm sorry.
And mark adversity.
Done.
I feel like I should too.
William, what would the difficulty be to literally just break the door handle, like just like wrench it apart?
Hey, I listened to it for him.
What would the
Let's
brawn
see, what-
roll require?
The
to
brown
be?
roll for that? I
Yeah.
would say to literally break the door, 10 maybe.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna
Can
try.
Can
it.
we can we hear anything in there? Dad, you in there?
You can't.
That really makes me want to
May-
try it.
may I
and hope
try?
my dice explodes.
Oh my god.
Let's get Cecil here to try to literally break this door open.
I fear what would happen to the 3-year-old
I've got,
if
like-
we let him try it.
If it's
If
you
he
said
fails.
Probably
you
be
said
higher
a
for a
10,
3-year-old.
A 10, yeah.
so I've got a 1/3 chance to make this happen because I have a D12 plus 1,
Mm,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
so a 9 or higher on this. Okay.
All right.
That's a 10. That's a 10. That's a 10 plus 1. 11, yeah.
Okay, so tell me what everybody sees as Cecil walks up to this door.
Cecil walks up and he takes a minute and he just looks at it from like he gets right up on it and he even smells like what kind of like metal is it made of. And
Quick taste.
Cecil's afraid. He's a terrible fighter. Like it's his worst stat as a fighter, but he's just very naturally strong. And it's like equal parts his physical strength, but also physics understanding and the right angle. So he gets the right angle and using his weight and his bulk and just kind of like lets gravity as bulk do it and pulls at the right angle. And the handle just like snaps. The whole like mechanism kind of comes apart, like the thing it's on.
Yeah, and with that, your knife falls out of the handle as well.
Hell
Jasper,
yeah,
and you
my
get
knife.
your knife back. It's a little banged up.
I'm
But yeah,
muttering
you all
and trying to
just
sharpen it.
see Cecil literally rip the door like handle off of this, and then like the door like starts creaking open.
Yeah, break more.
Catcher takes off her hat and just kind of like is staring in awe at Cecil and just like puts it back in her backpack and kind of shakes her head in disbelief.
Nice work there.
Oh, thank you. And then he makes a note. He adds to the damaged door handle.
I want to put
as
the
this
door
door
handle
opens
in my
up-
backpack if that's cool.
You're doing what with your backpack?
I want to put the door handle in my backpack if that's cool.
Great. Yeah, you can have it. The door opens up, and with a cursory glance, you all see that there is no one in there.
I thought you
But
said my dad was in.
On further inspection, as you look up, you see that there is a vent in here where the gate of the vent has been removed.
Ooh.
Are we on the 3rd floor?
Yes, you're on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
You
All right.
know which one of us would fit an event?
Oh, no.
Lydia.
Hey.
Just throwing that out there because I don't think that Grinky would know enough to suggest it, but he'd
Right,
probably do
right.
it.
Okay, there's nowhere to go. We can't fit in the vent. We need to get out of here. None of us
Yeah.
can fit in the vent. I mean,
All right, time for
Hey,
plan
Grinky.
A.
Grinky, you'll get lost in the vent. That's not safe. Come on.
I won't get lost.
That's an extremely tight space.
Vent.
You just have a new.
Vent.
Hey, Grinky, you know what is an even cooler vent? Have you seen my dad's vent? My dad has a vent that goes all the way on the ceiling. Gone.
You see my dad's vent? No.
I want this vent.
My dad has a vent just like that, but it's even better. I know.
Your dad has a cool vent.
Really cool vent. And pizza.
Pizza.
Okay, pizza.
Yeah. Let's keep moving.
Right.
Let's keep moving, guys.
Can I grab like a broom or a mop and break the end off to have a stabbing stick?
If you want to do
Yeah.
a little, you
Looting.
know, loot. Yeah, if you want to loot the supply closet here, I mean, definitely. Like you can find some stuff. There are like hammers and
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
like there's like
Flashlight?
drills, flashlight for sure. There's a couple
Okay.
flashlights in here.
I want to take a very corrosive liquid.
Okay, yeah. You
I
want
want to
some
take
lime?
a flammable liquid.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, we got a corrosive liquid. We got a flammable liquid. Yeah, you can
I'm
load
gonna
up.
make a
Um,
flamethrower out of my
I wanna-
lighter.
I want to keep trying to take things that are too dangerous for me, and people stop me.
No.
Constantly
Yeah.
grabbing things.
Yeah, I'm
Broken
looking
glass.
for weapons. So I imagine I keep finding stuff and I'm going to take it. Like maybe I find stuff from Grinky. I'm just like, no.
Knife.
No.
Box
cutter.
Is there
I can read the labels on all these things weirdly.
Chainsaw.
So we saw the like defibrillator work on it right earlier, right?
Yeah,
is
you
there
saw
anything we
the-
might find in here that would be like uncontrolled electricity? I guess not uncontrolled completely, but like open electricity that I can control.
Is
You
there
find balls.
William, is there a tesseract in the closet?
You know what?
Or even like something that like holds enough power that I can like ask. I know that Jordan is, or not Lydia is skilled with computers. Like, hey, how do I break this to get a fuse go or like open or something? You know, so we can get some electricity on the creature.
Yeah, nothing I think you would be able to like carry, but like I
Mhm.
mean, the fuse box is in here on the wall.
Yeah. Okay, so we can
And
remember that
that-
it's there at least.
Yeah.
I want to grab a big beefy flashlight then, and I think if the adults have weapons, I think I would leave it at that because I've got
Cool.
my tackle box too.
All right. Everybody's got their stuff, and
Mhm.
you start moving towards Brett Crawfish's office. Is that the plan?
It's my
y-
plan.
Yeah, that's what it is. We've slightly gaslit catcher long enough, so let's make our way, I suppose. But right now we do have a Steam key for Backbone, which is a video
Ooh,
game
Yeah.
from Raw Fury. Just hashtag giveaway. Check it out on Steam if you're curious, but it's pretty cool. So hashtag giveaway. We're very close, or let me double check. Oh, we passed 3,000 at some point.
Oh hey.
Thank you so much for breaking that. Laura, MCM, Amelia, and Overzealous, and everyone else. Thank you so much.
I would like to just as we're walking, find a moment to put a hand on Jasper's shoulder, and just be like, "Hey, I know what you're going through is really hard right now, but if you need to, I'm sure my father will adopt you for a time. All you have to do is ask. He really cares about you. I'm sure."
My dad's not gone. He obviously took the vent somewhere or something.
Okay, Jasper.
He
Okay.
wasn't in there. So
Daddy's in the vent, and I start going back towards the closet.
No.
Come on.
Wait,
Come on.
yeah, roll
Grinky,
flight,
let's go
flight.
this way.
Okay. Roll opposing flights.
I'll go after him.
6.
10 plus 7
Oh, you
plus
exploded.
1, 18 total.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
18
you
dry.
can catch you can catcher can catch
Can I catch
Grinky.
Jasper and just like using his momentum, just put him in, or catch
Grinky?
Grinky, and just like using Grinky's momentum, just like swing him around into Jasper's arms.
yeah. Also mark adversity, Bachmann.
Okay.
I won't do this for all of your opposed rolls, but like when they make sense, yeah.
Can I put a little Grinky Stinkler on my shoulders?
Roll for that? No, I'm just kidding.
Cool.
Okay, so you all get to. Yeah, go ahead.
Jasper, do you want me to hold the little one? You seem more combat inclined if we were to encounter another creature.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't fight or anything. I just took some classes, so I know how to fight off like a bobcat, or something if it comes at you.
Ooh.
So a bobcat shows up. No.
And we avoided what I'm afraid of. Super big brain, just like that's what I'm afraid of. Not going near it. Subtly make everyone not deal with it. That's how you do it.
My brother fights dogs.
Listen.
You get to the door of Brett Crawfish's office. It is also locked and closed.
Does he have?
I look at Cecil immediately.
I think we all look at Cecil immediately.
This door handle appears to be of better make.
That makes sense.
Than the custodial closet.
Does the CEO have like one of those like sort of windowy things? Like
Oh, you know what? Yes. Yeah, and it has like the blinds that like close and shut. So there's a window like right next to this. Yeah.
We probably shouldn't break that though. No, we shouldn't smash the window. There's a perfectly good door right here.
I'll make sure I add it to the list of damages.
Yeah, if it's on the list, I think it's fine, right, Lydia?
Yeah, if it's on the list, it's absolutely fair game.
Lydia says so.
Well, okay. No,
do you want to?
But okay.
Would you feel better if you smashed it, Catcher? That way, it's someone in the family, and I give a big
it should
old
be someone
wink.
in the family. You're right. Yeah, Catcher like kind of thinks about it for a little bit, and then she turns to Lydia with that the grin that is in the teeth, in the smile, but the eyes are sharp, and she says, "Yeah, Lydia should do it."
Oh,
in the
all
family.
right, here we go.
She's trying to get Lydia fired.
I think I saw it on a long sleeve. I think Lydia takes off her long sleeve and she has a tank top under, so she's not like gross and flashing children. But she wraps her hand in the long sleeve and then just tries to bust the door with her fist.
Love that move.
No!
Or not the door, the glass.
The window. Okay. All right. Cool. Then this could be either a brawn or a fight, honestly, and this is gonna be 7.
Can I like help?
I'm gonna use.
I like the idea.
Yeah.
There's like a fire extinguisher on the wall over there.
Yeah, we passed the axes and anti-alien spray and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's pure adrenaline, and I decide to punch a window. All right, let's see.
Mondays.
Fight. That was a 6.
I mean, you could use an adversity token to make it a 7,
Or to re-roll it.
or to reroll.
Yeah, I'll use my last adversity token and make it a 7.
Okay, cool. So yeah,
It was 7, right?
Yes, it was 7. So what does it look like when you bust this window?
Somehow I just have so much adrenaline coursing through my body that even though I'm not the strongest person in the world, I just straight up punch the shit out of this window and it shatters.
Wow, cool.
Hell yeah.
This is a lot more fun than I thought.
Put that on the report. All the detail.
Right. Lydia's just getting out so much. That's like built up over years.
Yeah.
This company. Like, who doesn't want to punch out the president's window?
Yeah, I feel like our motley crew has started to gel super fast, mostly because Lydia wants to break this place and has no real understanding of consequences due to her family name. And I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Catcher definitely like she had like set Lydia up like either to fail or to piss off my dad. Like she sees it happen. She's actually just like she can't hide that she's impressed. Very conflicting emotions.
Yeah. So the window is now open.
I pick out all the jagged pieces that way nobody gets hurt, and I'm like, all right, let's go through this window, kids.
This broken window sure is small. Shove, baby.
Kidding. I'll go in first since I know the lay of the land.
How big's the land?
As big as an office can be, I imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably not huge. Definitely doesn't need to go first, but
about as big as it can be. I mean, like as you all like get in through the window, you see Brett Crawfish's office. You see that mini golf strip that he had lying down before with his golf clubs to the side. There's golf balls like littering the floor still here. Comically, like a bunch of alien memorabilia around the office. There's like an entire DVD box set of X-Files Roswell and like all sorts of stuff on the back wall. There's a poster that says like I believe like on there with like someone being abducted, that kind of stuff.
Wow, my dad's so cool. Look at all the media.
I went to Area 51 and all I got is this dumb cup.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Number one alien. You didn't think to mention that your dad was super into aliens while we're being attacked by aliens?
You didn't think to already know that?
I mean, do we know for sure that they hail from another planet? They could be from another dimension. We don't.
What are you even talking about? These are monsters. They're clearly from our Earth.
Oh, you suppose that they came from like a cryptid?
Well, you all know about the center of the Earth.
Are there keys here?
It's a solid ball of iron.
Yeah, and you know why the ocean is so big? Because when you get to the bottom of it, there's monsters down there, and you know what else is at the bottom is the center of the Earth. So obviously that's where monsters are coming from. Have you looked at the Marianas Trench? Have you seen it, Cecil? There's stuff just like those monsters down there.
Cecil,
okay,
I need
kid,
you to.
kid,
I need Cecil to roll grit, really quick.
Oh, did I scare him?
Well, because Cecil's fear is being seen as unintelligent.
Oh
no! Oh no! I just corrected him.
So
that'll be a 6.
Maybe the center of the Earth isn't iron, but it's Monster House.
That isn't 8. I thought it was a 3 at first.
Okay, it's an 8. It's an 8. Okay, so
Deep
like
breath,
there,
Cecil.
yeah. And in fact, with that, I think like Cecil, you know that you're right, and Catcher's full of shit.
Hey, I'm right in my own way.
No, yeah. But then I do want to return to Jasper wanting to look for keys. If you want to just give me a brains roll or something to survey the office here. Let's see what we can get.
Okay, that's a D4 for old Jasper. Someone stole all my D4s.
Oh, you can
Oh
borrow,
my god, there's no D4s in this either. What the frick? Probably my niece came in here and just stole everything.
Steal the sharpest dice.
Yeah.
Tim, while you're doing that, could I throw in an unplanned audible on the charity to help? I know you've got $4,000 as a big goal for a big giveaway. Can I add something to help along the way?
Please.
I don't know how hard that is to set up a quick raffle giveaway if they hit it. If you said 4,000, so if we get halfway there, if we get to past 3,500, while in the next 40 minutes, I will sign this copy of the Red Opera, this massive D&D 5th edition book I co-wrote.
Hey,
to you.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, hell yeah. So that's at 3,500?
3,500, 450 away.
So get us halfway to that 1,000 we still need to get to the 4,000 that we're shooting for.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. John, looks like you got that. So there we go. So if we get to 3,500, we get Red Opera. If we get to 4,000, I get a beer, and you get Thirsty Sword Lesbians. So let's make sure that happens. And really, it's for the kids. But I rolled a 1 is what I did.
Oh, you rolled a 1. Okay.
Yes.
Well, this is great. So as you're like pawing around, like looking for stuff in this room. I mean, you all have flashlights now, and you're kind of like seeing stuff.
Grinky's got a flashlight.
Sure. I mean, like people have flashlights.
Okay.
I don't think Grinky should have.
No.
Grinky fucking loves flashlights.
I don't think. Grinky's just in his eye, just like with the light.
Yeah. It's not a good idea.
So you can mark adversity Jasper,
Okay.
as you're stepping around like the walls and like searching shelves and stuff, and you hear a click as you step. And when you pull your foot back off, you hear another click. And then all of you are
You
privileged.
just step on a landmine.
Yeah, and then it explodes. No. But then all of you start noticing that the carpet is getting a little squishy.
Oh no! The carpet is a mimic.
I don't like squishy carpet. William.
You know
And in
what?
fact, the carpet on the entire floor of the third floor of this office like starts rising ever so slightly as it begins to fill with goop.
Okay. Intuitive. I'm asking a question about my surroundings. What is the best way to
Whoa! So
Whoa, what?
sorry, we're at 4,000.
Whoa!
What?
Oh,
4,420.69.
Oh my gosh, that's a meme number. We've blown past 2. Thank you so much, Landon.
Holy shit!
Thank you so much. Bye.
I have to pretend to drink the Guinness.
Dang.
Well, you want to talk about the Red Opera a little bit, Pat, while I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, sure.
Really
I can.
quick?
Yeah, we can do
I'll
that.
put my
I can-
blueberries away.
What you, William? You want me to talk about a thing I created? And it's like I could.
Yes, please. I'll be back.
Bachmann, can you interview him in character about the Red Opera?
As
Is that a story? Will you read it to me?
this is so inappropriate for you, little Grinky. But yeah, so yeah, we'll do. So this is the Red Opera. It is an independent 5th edition giant campaign I co-wrote with another great writer named Rick Hines. It is an adaptation of a orchestral heavy metal album and stage show by the same name from the band Dia Morte, and so it is. It also comes with its own soundtrack. It's a campaign that comes with its own soundtrack. So what the band partnered with the Budapest Symphonic Scoring Orchestra to make longer, more symphonic versions of the tracks as like background music. Each chapter has a QR code. You scan that and it gives you background music to play this to. This is kind of a dark, gothic, very warlock centric campaign. It's all about warlocks. It's about a city that is like a warlock haven, and we've got lots of original subclasses for warlocks that are new, some original playable races. You want to play as a bipedal like polar bear? You want to be a big snow bear person? You can do that in here, and it's a lot of fun. And I worked really, really hard on it. So
That's awesome.
It's a
you
great
can still buy it if you want to buy it. If you don't win the raffle, you can buy these in digital or
Yeah.
hardcover like this. And we got minis and dice towers. Everything's up here.
That cover looks so good.
Yeah, it turned out
I
amazing.
absolutely would buy one of those.
Yeah. Mhm.
Well, thank you to everyone who's given. Thank you so much to Landon.
Yeah.
For unseating Allie, because John said at the top of the stream, Allie was the #1 donator all year last year. And now the queen has been dethroned, as it should be. She is full of shame. I don't even remember who Allie is. I'm not even thankful for her anymore. I'm all about Landon. I'm a Landon guy now.
Mm-hmm.
Allie and I kept trying to kill each other in the last game, so it's sort of
Oh, that's right.
I feel like I have to,
I was wondering why it was all. It always seemed to be every time I tuned in. I just kept hearing, "I'm gonna poison Allie. I'm gonna shoot Allie. I'm gonna pull my gun on Allie."
Well, okay. Shall we get back to it?
sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
I didn't know that why you said whoa, and I was like, oh, did we
Yeah.
just trigger a trap that even you don't know about? Hell yeah.
No, sorry. I was just like, I have the
Yeah.
stream open, and I was like, whoa.
Hell yeah.
What was it just
I
happening?
wanted
goopy
to
carpet.
ask a question
The goopy
about
carpet.
the
Floor is
environment.
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the
and,
floor is goopy.
My
yes,
intuition,
gotcha.
William.
yeah,
Yes.
intuition.
So my intuition. So with the environment, my dad probably does in fact have a cool vent in here. It might be the exact same as the one in the closet. I'll let you decide that. But like, I was imagining it was one that we could fit through. And what my question is about the environment, with intuition, is what is the best, quickest way for us all to get up there, as far as like things we could move easily, things we might not need to move.
Yeah, I mean, you got to stack the desk, stack the filing cabinet, and remove the screws to get the vent open. But then,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, cool. Could any one of us reach the screws with their standing height?
Lydia probably.
Okay. Then I think Catcher's gonna snap back into boss mode again and start giving everybody orders, and people can decide what they want to do. But
In fact, actually,
okay,
Lydia.
yeah.
Well, actually, Lydia, Cecil, and Jasper might be able to because, like, Cecil's pretty large, and then Jasper is like nearly fully like grown.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit a second growth spurt, but I'm 5'11".
Okay, yeah. So I think it's out of the reach of like Catcher and of course Grinky, but like everyone else can
Cool.
at least reach the bottom like screws, and then the
Sweet.
taller individuals can reach the top ones.
Then okay, grown-ups, we got to start moving stuff, heavy stuff. Somebody tall, probably a grown-up, get a screwdriver. You need to open that vent. My dad's cool vent, okay? And strong grown-ups.
We can't fit in there. I don't think we can't fit in there.
Jasper, we would fit in there. Trust me.
I definitely would not fit in there.
William, would we fit in there?
Everyone can fit in there.
Oh, hell yeah. Trust me, please. Come on.
It is gonna be super tight for Cecil, but Cecil can fit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm yes-anding this by no budding.
Great,
Yep.
great. Listen. If my dad could fit in there, which obviously did since he's not in here, we can all fit in there. My dad is so big and strong.
I fail to see what will be gained from this course of action.
We'll be away from the carpet and closer to my dad. What do you mean?
We can just go back out.
You think your
Into the
dad went
hall.
up there and then screwed the gate back on?
Of course, so the monster wouldn't get after him.
And as it's like horrifically dangerous goo water, like I don't know if it's that bad. You know, it's like see right there. There's okay. No, that is a goo part of the ground.
It's
We
up
need
to your
to
knees.
Catcher's gonna start trying to shove the desk and maybe move it a little bit. I have D8 Brawn.
All
but,
right,
like,
fine.
yeah.
Can I do a grit roll?
Why haven't we just tried to leave? Like go down to the main floor and leave.
We
Um,
keep
And
because
call
the
authorities.
everything's locked. We need the keys. We need the
Everything's
keys.
locked. Oh yeah.
So yeah, I need a grit. I'm gonna get a grit from Jasper. This is to face your fear in order to start doing this. So
I don't like
Fear.
small spaces.
yeah, so this
Oh.
is gonna be an 8, I would say.
Well, luckily, grit is my D20.
Okay, all right.
Sick, a 5. I mean, this is a fun. This one seems fun to fail, so I guess
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it.
So so in this instance, you failed. You can mark adversity,
Yeah.
and you definitely don't want to do this. And anything that would like help move towards actually doing this, like a brawn to move the desk, anything like that, you will have a -1 to helping out do any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because I'm just being a punk and say this isn't gonna work. This is stupid.
Yeah.
Final form move.
Like, I'm not scared. Of course, I'm not scared.
Grinky is like already trying to climb on stuff to get up to the vent.
on top of
Yeah.
the like, coat rack.
Lydia and Cecil, are you removing the screws to
Yeah.
get the vent open? Then
I am helping remove the screws. And listen, as much as I don't like taking orders from Catcher, our options are get in the vent or fight the floor. So let's get in the vent.
Ugh!
Then Catcher, let's get that brawn for moving a desk.
Cool.
This is going to be an 11.
Letting the
It's a heavy-duty
eight-and-a-half-year-old,
Cecil!
do the
Hey,
desk thing.
I'm rolling a D8.
Let's go.
You're not gonna fucking believe me. I have to show you.
I mean, we.
8.
Oh, it's an 8.
Hell
I can see
yeah.
that.
Okay, so now I have to roll a 3 or higher. Let's see.
Come on.
Just keep exploding so that you obliterate that desk through
Okay.
the wall.
So here's the thing. I rolled a 9 or a 1, so I get to 9. With an adversity token, I can make it 10. And if Tim is helping me, he can make it 11, right?
Tim can't help. He's afraid.
I can
But
help.
well, he can help,
No.
but he has to roll, right? Or is it like because he has a -1 to rolling, but does that mean he can't help?
I mean, like you have to use an adversity token to help, so that could happen.
Okay, yeah, that's up to you. I can get to 10, so I'll
All
only
right.
fail by 1.
Yeah, sure. I'll use an adversity token to help.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
So you get the desk over there, just barely.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah, making the 8-and-a-half-year-old do most
Thank
of
you.
the work.
It's now like knee height in here. and your legs are feeling real goopy. It's getting hard to move.
Hate
Get on
this.
the desk. Get on the desk.
All right, Grinky, uppies.
Uppy!
Just overhand football throw Grinky into the.
I feel like
A
knee
perfect
height is
spiral.
I throw some Cheerios in the vent. Like, oh, go get him.
like,
So Grinky gets up into the vent.
Cool.
What was that,
I
Catcher?
start crawling.
All right.
Throw me. He's going.
Okay. And I try to throw you as well.
That'll be a brawn
Yeah, I think like
-1 because you're afraid.
yeah,
Beans.
yeah, and catcher is like I would
4.
say a little big for an 8.5-year-old, but not a
Um,
ton.
Did you say 4?
4.
I forgot to tell you the DC beforehand, but it was going to be 8. So
That was way
that's
off.
not great.
Throw your
yeah,
head
so-
through a light fixture. Like, sorry.
So you two kind of there's a bit of a calamity, and actually like you can mark adversity. Jasper can mark adversity, and as you try to like you just get off balance, and Catcher, you fall back to the desk, but you fall into the carpet pool that is happening, Jasper.
No.
And you're like
Right.
on your back, and like you're starting to get sucked in, and your arms are up.
Better than going into the vent. Pat, you're
Try and
muted.
pull him out.
Pull him out.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
let's
reached
get a
out
brawn.
and tried to pull him out.
Okay, we'll get a brawn from Pat, from Cecil, and then if need be, we can get like help from Lydia here.
That's a 10+1.
Woo.
10+1. That'll do it.
I'm
Yeah.
on fire.
10+1. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you start
Wow,
like
wow.
pulling Jasper back out. Catcher, if you want to get into the
Very
vent,
good D12. I'm very
just
proud
give
of
me
you.
a flight to jump on into the vent, Catcher. But you pull Jasper back out, Lydia, and you do. And now the 3 of you are on the desk as Catcher. What was the flight? Let's do a 5 to get into the vent.
Cool.
Also,
And am I-
William, before anyone else gets up into the vent, I would like to use an adversity token to invoke Treasure Hunter.
Awesome.
A
Okay.
dead rat.
I don't have an idea for this one, so that's all you, buddy.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Give me a minute to think about it.
Okay.
Jonas, you got it. You get
Am I doing
on
a
there.
flight roll to fly up there?
Yeah, flight to get
Cool.
up there. So and it's
What
a
are all
5.
these bags
5.
filled with flour?
Wow. I rolled
I
a
found a
3.
gun.
I have a +1. I rolled a 4, William.
You rolled a 4.
Yeah, 4 with my +1, so 4 total.
4 total. Okay.
Three
So
plus
you get there and you're like and you just miss
Mm-hmm.
and you're hanging from like the vent
Right.
hole.
Hanging in there.
And
Kitty.
your legs are like in the goop. So you're
Oh,
starting
no.
to get like pulled down, but you're hanging there now. And then Cecil and Jasper and Lydia, what would you like to do?
I would like to help Catcher.
Oh.
Okay. You're gonna pull her legs up and like toss her into the vent.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Legs overhead.
Is Catcher wearing a small suit?
Actually no, I wrote down Catcher is wearing really, really nice overalls. Like
Mm.
expensive overalls.
Then
That's
yeah.
designer Oshkosh.
Yeah.
That'll be a 5 brawn.
Oh God. Okay, we better hope this die explodes because Braun was my dump stat.
Oh my god. I'm stronger
Yeah.
than you on average.
And like William was telling us in our session 0, it's like your lower die, obviously harder to get big number, but it's easier to get the max die, the
Mhm.
max roll, so it can explode easier. Fun.
Yeah.
It exploded.
Yay!
And so we assign each of our stats a dice instead of a number. So it's a fun thing.
Yeah.
So it exploded twice. So it was a 4, 4, and a 2. So that's a 10 total.
Hell
Damn.
Yeah.
I beat
Yeah,
him.
you just launch
Yeah.
Catcher into
Damn.
and with that momentum as well, like I like you yourself could get into the vent unless you're gonna stick back and try to make sure all of these like kids and teens get in there.
You're like stepping on one of the kids' heads to get up into the vent.
Yeah.
I think it was just too much momentum, and so I also ended up in the vent. But I'm like telling Grinky and Catcher to move. That way we can make room for Cecil and Jasper.
Oh, Grinky's made room. You don't have to worry about that. Grinky's crawling.
Grinky, you've crawled far enough.
Why did we put
So
the baby up
in-
first?
in the room. in the room, it's like filled up to like the desk level now, so it's almost like getting to your feet again. Jasper and Cecil, Grinky, you have like crawled down the vent a ways, and with Treasure Hunter, you have not found something. You have found someone. You have found two someones.
No, come on.
You found Rain, the night custodian, and you found Horace, your dad.
Together?
They're holding hands.
Are they chill?
Yeah.
Kissing, holding hands. No. they both look really distressed, but like as soon as you get into like they both have like, you know, flashlights and they had like a hammer and stuff, and they didn't know what was coming down the vent, but as soon as they see you, like Horace drops like the hammer and like reaches out for you.
Thank God.
Sorry, I'm late, Dad.
And then cuts to black.
Bachmann, your
Here,
camera's
this is
thing has been
Yeah.
on point today.
Seriously,
Every single one has been
exciting.
punctuated a joke.
Yeah.
Okay, so back outside, Cecil and Jasper, you have to get inside of this vent or be consumed by the
Yeah.
goopy floor.
We're about to enter the the quick time event in a video game over and over again.
William, I appreciate that Treasure Hunter found me my father, because really the true treasure in life is family. If you think about it.
We really are a family when you think about it.
Yeah,
And this
we
rascal.
really are just a family.
All right, get in there. Get in there. I'm saying it to myself, Cecil, but it sounds like I'm saying it to you.
Oh, okay. You
All
sure
right.
you don't want me to go last?
No, let me help you up. I have stronger shoulders than you.
Okay. You're about to tear a rotator cuff.
Yeah, imagine Jasper isn't like brawny, but he's kind of ropey. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, so
You
give
mentioned
me
he's athletic, but not like.
give me a
big or something.
flight. Give me a flight, Cecil. It'll be a 5.
Okay. You're not gonna believe this. My flight is a D6. I rolled a 5.
Wow.
Nice, yeah. So you get in
Awesome.
there. Yeah, you just get in. And
Oh,
and
no.
again, this is like a little bit of a tight fit for you.
Mhm.
Okay, and
Okay.
like, can I try to okay, so the winner of the Red Opera was Time Theft Jeff, and John will send you.
Hey.
Thank you so much for the code. I'm gonna try to just like grab onto Cecil's feet to try to load myself in.
All right, so then you give me you'll also give me a flight of 5.
Okay, I mean I have D12, so it's gonna be easy. Oh, cool. 1 minus
Those numbers are
minus
on there.
1, I think.
1 minus 1.
Okay, cannot use this D12. Goodbye.
Wait, Tim, are you also lucky? I think you might also.
No, I am protective, tough, and rebellious.
That's right. Protective.
So actually, as you are all inside of the vent, if you the very limited amount that you can see past Cecil, you see Jasper like in Lord of the Rings, like falling off of, or it's, at the end of Die Hard, it's you fall into this goop and it surrounds you and
Cool.
sucks you in.
Better than the vent.
This is behind me. This is happening.
Yeah, that's
And
behind
am
you.
I aware of it or no?
If you look back, yeah, you can see it, but it is like, again, you're a little like stuffed in here, so it would be hard for you to turn back around.
But
I
he.
am genuinely not trying to retcon anything. I swear I wanted to say this earlier. We just kept moving too quickly. I did steal golf clubs from the CEO's office. Can
Cool.
we
Yeah.
try to pitch Jasper out with the golf clubs?
All right,
Wait.
I will. Yeah, I'll give you this last ditch effort here to get Jasper out of the goop. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
put it
Don't
down,
lose a
and
family.
I'm gonna need you stick it into the goop, and I need a brawn. And to pull Jasper out of the goop completely, it's gonna be 11.
Oh,
Okay, well
Jesus. All right.
here's the thing. Now she has the golf clubs, but she's not in the back. Could she pass the golf club?
Pass
back
them to Cecil.
to Cecil, who has high brawn?
Yeah.
I don't want to take this away from you, Jordan, but I also know that you're
No,
the
no.
beat. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, Cecil.
That's
Then
fair.
I mean,
Let's
yeah,
do-
he would get out and try to help.
Let's do brawn. So Cecil will do a brawn to pull Jasper out with a golf club.
Yeah, if for no other reason than Jasper's been very useful. That's pragmatic. Where it's like
Yes.
Yeah,
a
the adult
goo-
ratio is getting real low
God.
around here.
yeah, a
You've been a
goopy
very-
Jasper would be bad.
You've been a very good dice baby. Don't go bad now. This is
It's 11.
okay. 11. I mean, it's a D12 plus 1.
All right, just roll 12, okay? It's just as likely as any other number.
Dice
if you think about
You
explode.
got 25% chance of this.
it. Was that good?
11.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Oh god, yeah, we should all just let Pat roll our d12s.
I also, there's no way we could have done anything without a golf club. Which is great because that means my dad saved the day. Okay.
So
Yeah.
true. So true. So true. Nepotism.
So there's in this moment of silence, like it's the golf club enters into the goop. We don't even know if Jasper like felt it and grabbed a hold of it or anything. We have no idea.
Yeah.
Dead silence, and then
Mad World is playing for me.
yeah, yes, Mad World is playing, and then boom! Suddenly Jasper gets peeled back out of this goop, covered in the goop, and pulled into the vent with everybody.
Leave me.
else.
Thanks, Cecil. Oh, that was. I saw the light and I was going towards it. But I need you to get away from me, or I'm gonna have a panic attack because there's not enough space. Move!
No,
All right,
you
let's
should
crawl.
go-
Let's
yeah.
crawl.
Okay. I would say no problem, but it was actually really difficult.
I can't
I'm
turn
very
around. I
tired.
can't turn around. No, I said thank you. Move.
Go.
As you all move forward, you catch back up with Grinky, and Grinky is there with Horace and with Rain, which it's a small enough town. All of you kind of know who Rain is. You know of Rain.
Mm-hmm.
You know that Rain is the night custodian, and especially Horace, you would know that this is the custodian that your father was concerned about.
It seemed like every day, give or take. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And so Horace immediately like sees Jasper inside of the vent and goes, "Whoa! I can't believe you're in here."
I tried not to several times, and then that goose stuff almost got me. But my big man right here helped me, and I slap Cecil on the back, and then I give him a hug. Thank you.
Yeah, and that reminds me, really good thinking, Lydia. And Cecil, if you can add, that was a $6,450 golf club to the report.
I'm putting the entire office and all contents as a total loss for the
That's
claims
probably
adjuster.
wise, Cecil.
Yeah.
Sorry, where are we right now?
You're in a bigger part of like the vent still. It's like it's opened
An
up a little
intersection?
bit and it's like
Yeah.
splitting. Yeah, there's an intersection. It splits off it.
Like maintenance and stuff.
Yeah, and then your dad Horace is like, well, it's really great to see all of you. Also, Lydia, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to like get away from you. It's just the door locked from both sides. I couldn't do anything.
I think everything ended up the way that it should have. At least we're all safe.
How did the door
Agreed.
lock from both sides? Sorry, I just have to know. It's my office.
I'm assuming it has something to do with everything that's going on here. I think it was some sort of a mechanism that they designed to like capture people. Listen, Rain has been in these vents since last night. Let me just let her explain what's going on. And then Rain, who again looks like hell, looks like she and also Rain is like early 20s, like just like got this custodian position just to like have a job to do at night. And
It's 2008. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, and she just like is like holding her head a little, and then flashlight under her face, just goes, listen. Last night, when I was doing my work, I got into the elevator and, they've been renovating for a long time. So I just decided to push the 4 to go to the 4th floor to see, what it was like. And suddenly the elevator started filling with this fog and this mist and this smoke. And I could feel that it was gonna knock me out, so I quickly like covered my mouth, and I just jump kicked the vent up in the elevator, the top of it, and I was able to climb out of it, and I got into the vents from there. And I went to the 4th floor, and I saw tubes of people. Just people in tubes all on that floor. And I've been hearing conversations that these people have been having, these creatures, these aliens or whatever. And so, I mean, they just keep bringing people in. Earlier, when the whole lockdown stuff happened, I saw them bring the CEO, like Brett Crawfish was taken and put inside of a tube, and I mean, everyone on the managerial floor was taken and put inside of a tube. I don't know what to do from here, but I've just been trying to figure out how to get out of this building and go home.
This is no good. Rain, the 4th floor was off limits.
I'm gonna be 4.
You said manager. Did you see my mother, Gwen Grayson, senior accounting manager?
I think so. Yeah, I think I saw her get put into a tube right next to Brett. Sorry.
Can you bring us to these tubes? We should probably get them back so that we can get everything back to order.
Agreed.
I'm-
Victor. Agreed.
Or we could leave. Or we could
Well-
all go find an exit and leave.
No, because if we leave, then the building's going to stay in chaos, and that won't do. So we should go get my
And
dad back.
Then these kids will be orphans. And what am I supposed to do with a group of orphans?
And then Rain like leans over and is
Not
like,
us.
I don't know, and I really don't care. It's just kids. Like, who cares?
Listen,
Dad.
about 2 hours ago, I would have agreed with you. But I got eaten by an alien, and I might be having a change of heart about things.
Are you getting all this, Cecil?
Yes. Well, I'm misplacing in my memories what OSHA violations it falls under when people are placed into tubes. I apologize for not.
I don't know a lot about tube law.
You can, if you, just seek further clarification, Cecil. We can flesh it out after we get my dad back. He'll know.
Mhm.
He'll know. He'll know.
I
what to do.
stand up and I say, "Nah, they ate you. They put me in a tube.
Aren't we still
They-
in beds?
it's like a
Stand up.
Yeah, it's like a little. You can stand
Okay,
up
you
like
like
a
bang
normal-
your
kinda
head.
like pop-
I stand up.
fuck. No, this is personal. I say we go up there and we break shit. Sorry, Grinky. Sorry, Dad.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's
and,
the right attitude, Grinky. Break shit.
and
I'm
with that-
pissed now.
I would like
Yeah.
to save Mother.
Then let's
Save
go. And I
close.
kick open a panel that probably leads not the right way.
Yeah, you kick open a panel and a little bit of like goop starts seeping into
Fuck.
the vent.
What about-
Close it.
Make an expeditious retreat.
And then all of you make your way to the 4th floor, led by Rain. Tentatively, like led by Rain, but
This is
so
stupid.
you're all going forward, and it's a little bit of a climb at points, like getting Grinky up and then going, and then when you get back up yourself, Grinky's all the way down the vent there.
It's like slide, yay!
Yeah, exactly. But you finally come to this like wider vent that opens, and you see this floor. When you look through it, it's just like it's covered in like tarps and stuff all over. It is meant to look like it is being renovated, but as you look closer, you can see past, and there are like neon lights off down into this floor, this area a bit, and you can see pieces of technology that you haven't really seen before, that kind of thing. And there you all are.
Where did you see my dad?
Just past all of that, but I'm gonna go now. So
No. Grown up ratio.
um
Until we get my dad back, we need you, unfortunately.
no. Okay.
We are safer as a group.
Cecil, Pin Rain.
It's safer.
I don't want to use my physicality to, sustain you, but I have to insist. You'd be a lot safer.
Does somebody want to roll charm to try and convince Rain to stay here?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
No, go for it. Yeah.
I have a D20 on charm.
Oh,
Okay, let's do it.
hell yeah.
Oh, that's a 9.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I mean, it's only more logical because
Sorry.
you figure the individuals that are orchestrating this would assume that would-be victims would try to flee the premises and be watching the exits.
Okay,
I
all
would
right.
imagine.
You convinced me. I'll stay. Okay. And then Rain leans back over to you, Lydia, and is like, you've been dealing with this like the whole day?
Yeah. All day.
That's the worst thing she's dealt with today. Children.
Okay. So then Rain starts like slowly lifting the end of the grate for the vent off. Horace like grabs Jasper and Grinky is like, listen, I'm really proud of you for, coming this far and coming to save me and all that. I just got to make sure, I kind of want you to stay in the vent, but I know you're not gonna.
No.
So just
I gotta
make
get
sure
out of
you're
this thing.
safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
I'm gonna
worry,
go down
Dad.
first though.
I'll be safe. That's Grinky.
That's great. That's the baby Grinky.
Hello,
Yeah.
father.
Yeah. So then Horace climbs out of the vent and Rain climbs out of the vent and gets down on the ground and they're looking around and they're like being really sneaky. And now I'd like all of you to climb out and roll. I'm gonna want a flight from each of you individually. You just have to beat a 5
Okay.
to not draw too much attention.
It's an 8 + 1 for 9.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. 9. Oh no.
It looks
My-
like
My streak comes to an end. It's very fitting,
Hey,
though.
You saved my life.
That's a 1.
I got a 6.
And then 6. Okay. So and then what did Grinky get?
What is I rolling again? I missed it.
Flight
Flight.
for you got to beat a 5.
5.
Okay.
Cool.
So all of you are like making it by okay, and Cecil like trying to climb out of the vent again. It's like a little tighter. Starts lowering himself out of it, and then just boom, like collapses to the floor, and like right on like some crinkly tarp, and it's like. And then immediately the lights in here change, and then it goes up to like flashing and like sweeping alarms, and you start hearing like a as all of you are like hidden off to the side. You start hearing that familiar like slipping and gooping like rapidly approaching.
Can I wrap my headband around my broken broom stick and then spray it with the flammable stuff and light it on fire?
Oh yeah,
Beast.
definitely.
Time to get serious.
And then what are the rest of you doing? Lydia, what are you doing?
I am brandishing the remaining golf club and the corrosive liquid in a threatening manner as I move through the room.
Yeah, and I want to make it clear to everyone, in this situation, like you are all, except for Cecil, you could like just hide and they wouldn't catch you.
William,
Cecil
this
is,
is personal.
Okay. And then Catcher, what are you doing?
I think honestly, Cecil is gonna kind of. I wanted to say take off towards her dad, but if she still feels like she is undetected, she's gonna move as fast as she can towards her dad while remaining undetected. So maybe just like she'll run to a cover spot on the way to her dad and just like move periodically, like a first person shooter.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
You're roadie running Gears of War style between each cover point.
And then Grinky.
Grinky would be taking his cue from like the group getting like battle ready, like brandishing their weapons like one after the other, and then I'd like pop out on the end, but I've just got like an applesauce packet.
Great. Okay, so Cecil, you are like immediately like surrounded by 3 of these goop things from before, and for those of you that would like even remember or recognize, we have this like people from the main floor that were there before. There's someone whose name is Roman Jobs, who is like a day-to-day manager that you saw at the beginning, and she is one of these, as well as there is like a duplicate one now of Brett Crawfish. One of them is Brett Crawfish.
Gotcha.
We can tell it's not them. Like they're
yes, you can tell it's not them. Yeah.
Yeah, were the goo people the parents from the whole time? Whoa.
Jasper, do you think that the doppelgangers is the same question? Because Roman, I can ask 4 questions too.
Oh my god.
Do you think it's this? Do you think
they're
it's the
aliens?
same?
You can ask as many questions as you want.
Oh, my superpower.
Star eyes.
Yeah.
Time to annoy the aliens to death.
Oh my god.
And then the 3 aliens surrounding you, these 3 goopy things, they both like pull their arms back, they like lengthen, and then they all shoot towards you. So what do you do?
What do I do? Like
They're going to grab you. Yeah.
Would a flight be to get out of the way?
You could, yeah, that works.
Or would a brawn be like, let him grab me, but then try to like, go ahead, try to move me?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't think he's nimble enough to try and get out of the way. I think he would just try and kind of like, just kind of like cocoon himself.
Okay,
and
so
then-
that'll be an 8.
No, don't cocoon yourself. Cocoon film reference.
Haven't you seen Cocoon?
That's filmed in my hometown. Let's go.
All right.
Ooh. Cocoonburg, USA.
St. Petersburg, Florida, where all the old people live. They had to find them.
This D12 is someone suggested in the chat is gonna get bronzed. I'm gonna like, put it on a pedestal just with like a little have like a special light put in the ceiling that like shines down on it because I just rolled a 10 on this.
Whoa!
Hell yeah.
Jeez.
And so it's 11 is my full score. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So they all like all 3 of them like it's like you put like your arms up and they like wrap around your arms and then like they go to pull you back, but then like you pull them back in.
I'm very husky, my mother says.
And then Jasper, you're right there as well. You had your stuff ready. Are you going to do something?
Yeah, I just want to like jump over him in a very extreme way. And then just with a wide sweep, both try to drive them off, but maybe, it's a trope for a reason. Things are afraid of fire. They don't have it on their planet, something. I don't know. So yeah, I just want to do, I believe, a fight protection style, if that's allowed.
Yes, absolutely.
And I have a new D12 that works. Oh man.
Okay, so that'll be.
I've been like rolling the wrong dice for like half tonight, by the way. Just as
okay. So you got to beat a 7.
Okay. Okay. So we have okay. I got a 6, but I'm gonna use one adversary token. If that's how it works, right?
Did you get a 6 with protective?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Then you can.
Yeah,
use
I
an
rolled a
adversary
3
token
plus 3 plus 1.
Yeah. Okay. So you go through and like you're using your like thing you're smacking them with the fire and like scaring them.
I broken broom handle and I nobly sacrificed the one character trait that I started getting headband, and lit on fire. Like, get off him! He's family.
Your headband sweeps by. And then like as you start like burning like the Brett Crawfish like arm and it releases off of Cecil and then Brett Crawfish like duplicate thing here goes, we're all family. Catcher So you were moving towards the tubes.
Yeah.
Can you give me one more flight?
Yeah.
Beat
Absolutely.
a 6.
Okay. I'll do my best. There's nothing I can do about that. That's a 3 + 1 is 4.
A 4. Yeah. So you get around to like.
Oh wait, I rolled the wrong die. I rolled a d6.
Oh.
Okay. I rolled a d6 because of 6. Oh, that's awesome. I rolled a 1.
A 1.
So
Wow.
2.
Stick with the wrong die.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. So you're running towards, and like you actually see the tube that your father is in.
Oh, I take off for it. I dash.
Yeah, you take off for it.
Go wrong. Yeah.
And then like as you're running forward, you feel your foot like step, and you sink into the floor of like this like trench of goop that is around the test tubes that you didn't notice, and you start immediately sinking into the floor there. Grinky, what are you doing?
Who is it that Jesper's fighting?
Jasper's fighting the 3 alien goopy things that were surrounding Cecil.
Okay. Grinky would be emboldened by the sight of his brother fighting, and would reach into his bag and try and throw the doorknob that he picked up earlier at one of them.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's get a fight for that then.
Yeah, you got it.
And then that's going to be
Not very good at throwing.
Yeah, let's make that a 7.
Damn. Well, that would be a 5. So close.
Great roll. Do you have any adversities you can throw in there? I mean, we don't have a lot of time left, so
yeah. So I don't, because I was using like pieces of gum for my adversity, and I think I just ate the last one. I don't remember if it was an adversity token or not.
So you're little Reese's. I'm using little Reese's cup wrappers.
But that would only be 1 anyway.
Y'all
So
eating your adversities. Sick.
I think he does.
Am I ever? Welcome to my childhood.
I think Grinky does the little kid thing where it's like it's not overhand, it's not underhand, it's just kind of like you're trying to push it through the air and it doesn't go very far.
Yeah. So you do that, like you just throw it and it doesn't even reach them.
Right.
And Jonas, remember to mark adversity for the flight that you just got.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that doesn't even get there. Cecil, were you trying to say something?
I was gonna ask, can I use brains to like look around and see if there's anything that's like an obvious, like this is like super like self-destruct or like call back to the like button slaps, is that back to something that's like this is like the thing.
Is there an alien ship?
Yeah.
So that
like,
was gonna be actually what I was gonna look for in my turn.
okay, yeah.
And I want
to
invoke my skilled at computers to argue that I can understand alien technology and power down these tubes.
Yeah.
I love that because you said all things computers, which is
Lydia
wide
spends
and specific.
all her time like
William?
at work when not working, like watching like truther video, like YouTube, like alien truther videos on YouTube, just like
It's why she's not been fired.
So Lydia, you get over to this like computer like mainframe thing that they have there. As everyone else, like you see in the distance, Catcher is being like sucked into the floor. You see Cecil and Jasper fighting these 3 goop things, and Grinky is like throwing things from his bag, and they're not even reaching them.
Mad World is playing. We're screaming and losing.
Yeah. So give me a skilled at computers. This is gonna be it's gonna be hard because this is alien technology. Let's put it at a 17.
What?
What? Can we give all of our adversity? Can we give all of our adversity tokens to Lydia?
What are all your adversity tokens? Combine them.
I have 3
What
here.
die am I using for this?
I have 2.
This would be brains plus you get a +3 for skilled at computers. So brains +3. You have 3 adversity tokens from Tim. You have 2 from Pat.
Yeah.
And
all right. So I'm just gonna start
Should we
by
just
rolling
say
my
that-
D12 and then we'll do the math on it.
Yeah. Get your roll first, and we can figure it out how close we get.
All right.
If you roll bad,
So
we're
my base
done.
roll was a 6.
Sick.
okay, 6 plus the
+1 for being a
5.
grown up.
Wait, your base roll is a 6, so you get +1 for grown up, 7, +3 for skilled at computers, which is 10, plus the 3 from Tim, 2 from Pat, and did we have
2?
And you have 2. That would bring it to 17.
Yeah, and we have to
on.
assume that
Well,
Grinky has some that weren't eaten.
Yeah, Bachmann's
So-
also reacting.
I have one. I do have
You have
one.
one.
No,
Okay.
with what you just gave me, it does add to 17, just
Hell yeah.
barely.
Hell
What's up?
yeah.
Yeah.
Grinky doesn't know shit about computers.
Without me and Grinky? Or okay.
Hit the space bar. Unplug it.
You hit the space bar and all of the tubes open and people are like falling out of them and you see like these goop creatures like running over like no, and they like leave Cecil and they leave Jasper alone. The goop that was consuming you, Catcher, actually like comes up out of that trench and like goes over to like where Lydia is as well. And everything is converging on this one spot. Your father, Brett, like falls to the floor out in front of you. Do you want to run to him?
Yeah. Father! Are you okay?
Oh,
Father, I'm so sorry. I know I'm not supposed to be here, but listen, there's monsters everywhere.
wait. Oh, I'm so glad that you're okay. I mean, wow. Oh, and I was in some goop. I'm still covered.
Yeah, your employees were floundering out there, Father. They don't know what to do without your guidance.
And Cecil, you see your mom Gwen also like fall out of a tube. Horace comes over to Grinky and to Jasper and is like holding both of you as like awaiting like what's like about to happen. And Brett puts a hand up and like just yells like, "Hey! Hey!"
Listen to my dad.
And everything stops. The alarms stop going off. The lights like still. And Brett goes, "No, hold on. You were replacing all of my employees with goop." And this, and one of the like goop aliens is just like, yeah. He's like, why? They're like, well, we wanted to study humans, and we tried to do this in the town over, Old South Birchwood. And they just started like attacking us immediately. We tried to do it peacefully, so we thought you all were gonna just attack us too. So we weren't gonna hurt any of you. We were just gonna keep you in tubes. Thought that would be okay.
Hate Birchwood.
And then
at her dad to see if that's okay.
And then Brett looks down at Catcher, and then looks back up and looks at everyone. And goes, but aren't we just all family?
Yeah,
our numbers have never been better. So if you want to just replace everybody with some goop and give my people some vacation, unpaid vacation, I mean,
yeah.
I really don't see why this has to be a problem.
Wait, Dad. But before we do go further with that, there are some reports that have been generated, and maybe you should read them before any drastic decisions are made vis-a-vis the staffing situation here.
I'll take a look at those later, but for now, and like Brett cracks his fingers, starts heading towards the elevator, gestures to the aliens, is like, I think we got some business to attend to in my office, huh? And that's where we'll end it.
As we're all chanting family.
Family.
Well, thank you so much, William and Jonas and Jordan and Patrick. Ugh, I'm just reading it, which is weird. and Mike Bachmann. Quickly, starting with William, do your pluggables again.
Yes. So I'm William. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at kwilliamwhite. I do shows with Queuetimes, and that's at Queuetimes. It's a Queuue times. And they have a YouTube channel, everything. They do a lot of tabletop stuff as well. They have some podcasts. It's like amazing. They have a lot of really cool shows, a lot of really cool people. I've done shows with them in the past. I'll do shows with them in the future. And then also Jonas and I are in the band Glass Beach. You can find our music pretty much anywhere, and you can follow us pretty much anywhere at Glass Beach Band.
Hell yeah. Jonas, how about you?
Me, I'm Jonas. Hello, I'm also in the band Glass Beach. I also do many things for Queuetimes now and then. Yeah, I mean, William kind of plugged the Glass Beach thing. Definitely listen to us if you haven't. I happen to think that we're quite good, and sometimes we make really good looking merch. When we make merch, it's really good looking.
And Jordan.
Hi, I'm Jordan. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter and all over the internet at Lambertra. I play a lot of games on Queuetimes. I also play some games on Exquisite Corpse Presents, and I scream about pop culture on Smells Like Teen Angst. So look at for any of those things if you just want to see the weird stuff that I'm talking about and doing online.
Hell yeah. And Pat, thank you again so much for the Red Opera. What about any other pluggables you might have?
Sure. My name is Pat Edwards. I'm a writer. In addition to my TTRPG writing, I have an ongoing sci-fi comedy novel series called Space Tripping. There's 2 books out now. Third one is in the works. If you go to my website, thepatedwards.com, you can check all that out. I'm also part of a movie podcast called Let's Rewatch. And if you love live streams and you're busy or bored on Thursday afternoons, come watch me and Tim and some other excellent human beings play D&D at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Hell yeah. Well,
Right here on this channel.
Bachmann and I will be back tonight at...
we'll be back.
We'll be back 7 p.m. Eastern. Is that right? I don't know what that.
It's
in 3 hours.
It's pretty close.
In 3 hours. So we gotta go. But Wander Home is up next with a whole bunch of great people. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna take the stream down and be back with a very cute and fun RPG. Thanks again. Thank you so much for all the money. Let's keep rolling.
Yeah.